The answer was no. We did not figure it out.
I mean, if you weren't doing it when you were a kid, I don't know how. That is not riding a bike. That's all I'm gonna say.
It is definitely not. Oh my gosh. We tried to exit the rope the wrong way. I almost got decapitated by a jump rope.
Decapitated?
Yeah, if you go out of the double dutch the wrong way, you get hit by 2 jump ropes simultaneously on either side of your neck. It's actually kind of metal.
Yeah, that actually kind of is. Imagine getting decapitated from jump roping, though.
I've seen that movie. It was like a Stephen King movie. Razor jump rope and.
Instead of it, that one was just called Them.
Them, yeah.
Them. I'm into it. Well, it looks like we're just waiting on Stone. It looks like he's having some issues with his computer.
No problem. My stream has started, and people are not watching, so it's okay.
One of these days.
One of these days, I'll get a viewer. Waiting for that gawky moose that followed me 2 months ago to show up once in a while. That'd be nice.
No, it's all right.
It's all right. I can.
Got that with my icon. Damn it.
Where is? Can you drop your stream in the chat real quick? Because I'm gonna share that on the Witchlight DMs.
Ooh, oh yeah, I can do that. Any free advertising is good advertising. You know what I'm saying? Mark Zuckerberg knew that.
Feel any better? If it makes you feel any better, I've been trying to pimp the screen off on my 6th graders whenever we have clubs after school. But I told them they're not allowed to tell their parents that Miss J told them about it.
I just randomly came across this. Yeah.
I'm into it. Wait. I feel like, I'm trying to think. Did I have a Miss Jade when I was in school? I feel like everyone had like a teacher with that name.
It's just the first letter of my last name. They just can't say my last name, so they shorten it to Miss J.
It's clearly Goosey, so you just spelled it's a soft J.
I was thinking it was like
J.
Soft J or something.
We had a Miss Schmavinsky or whatever.
Shavinsky.
Schmavinsky.
Sure.
Well, as we're waiting on Jaworski.
I gotta ban somebody in chat real quick. Hold on.
Jaworski?
I got this tool in chat talking nonsense. Hold on. Yeah, unfollow me. Yeah, unfollow me. Why don't you unfollow me, gawky moose?
It's probably a guy who spent way too much money at Gen Con.
Please don't unfollow me. I only have 6.
No, not enough. Not enough money at Gen Con.
Well, it looks pretty. Also, everybody, as we're all chatting about getting ready for the game to start, one thing that we have available to us now is the very cool and a little bit different Roll20 card system. So that is available on the top right-hand side of your screen. It is the card stack. Kind of operates. I have a deck that's available to everybody, then a few other secret decks. I can deal you cards to your hand. And unlike in Roll20, where people would just like steal your cards all the time, or you would accidentally reveal your cards, this is a lot more deliberate in the way that it's designed. So you're not going to be able to do any of those shenanigans with these guys. So I might as well just deal you guys some cards. For Athru, for Fier, for Luna, for Pally, for Skrak. Deal some random ones, and let's deal you guys 5 random cards. So, if there's ever a point in the game where we decide that we want to whip out the deck of many things, it's possible.
What a shitty hand.
And I did. And I did see that fix some of the stuff that version 9 broke, so I will have that fixed for the next game, so we can finally enlarge our tokens with a click of the button. All hail Dom.
Yeah.
But as we're waiting on Stone to come back, let's get started here. So, for a point of DM inspiration, who would like to give the recap from last session?
I will read my notes.
I don't mind doing it. I just couldn't find my characters that I could click on my journal.
Alright, go ahead. It's right there.
Alright, so I have quite a bit here, probably more than we need. Also, I know I sound awful. Just don't mind that either. Alright, so...
No, you sound great. You
won-
sound great.
Thanks. Crinkle won the slug race. Somebody shot him in the back with a fireball. Don't know who that was. Then we went to the silver.
Oh, it was you. It was you that did that.
I know. I don't know what you're talking about. Went to the silver spoon.
Okay, I got you.
Lasha. She gave us singing lessons, and then we agreed to go to the staff tent with her to help her propose to Candlefoot. We left to go to the bubble pot teapot ride. We met Treacle Wise. We played a rap game with him. Luna went off on a bubble ride instead of playing a rap battle. We got some Scatterleaf tea for being awesome. Luna, I'm going to be honest, I got a little lost as to what Luna saw, but Luna ended up seeing Durlagon after helping some kids, I believe. We had a chat with him about how we met, and he lost Star, and then we talked about all of the we tried to remember all of the different things that happened to us to cause our different issues that we have. And then Durlagon discloses that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light had been amiss lately. We should investigate that. We talked about the pig mask girl with the lollipop. There was also this long frog-shaped dude, and then a weird foot shadow. And then I remembered that a girl in a black dress with a detached shadow and a moon face whispered into my ear, and that's what made me pass out when I was younger. And then we wanted to win the Monarch Award, and we didn't have much time left. So then we headed off to the small stalls. We played a few games, ring toss, gnome poetry, goblin wrestling. And then we were trying to make our way to find out who is crowned the Witchlight Monarch.
That was impressive in its length and its depth. I will definitely give you a point of DM inspiration for that. Would any of the other players have something to add?
Good job, Mrs. J.
Thank you,
Also, I
Pally.
had to share a picture of my favorite Jaworski in the chat there.
Is it Ron Jaworski? I'm not even gonna look.
It is Ron Jaworski.
How did I know? How did I know?
I feel embarrassed now.
Who is that?
Are you related to Ron Jaworski? And I'm like, no, but isn't he retired and an announcer now or something?
Yeah.
And they're all like, yeah. And I go, well, I have no idea who he is, but I get asked that question enough that I know all about his life now.
Oh, tell me a fun fact about his son.
I know nothing about his son.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure he's the reason Mike Leach got fired from Texas Tech.
Who
I-
Looks like someone put a
brings
halfling's
woman?
face on a human's body.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? I could be wrong about the sun thing, though. But anyway.
Okay, well, with that point of DM's inspiration given to you, it's time to add some fact inspiration questions. So our fact inspiration question was, who does your character look up to? And I will ask this question first, kind of going in reverse order. I will ask Pally, who does your character look up to?
Well, he doesn't.
Everyone can so short.
Well, he doesn't know it, but I really look up to Scrack. Which is weird because I don't know his name. I really look up to Pellets because I can't remember his name.
And what causes this this sense of, you know, I don't even know what this emotion would be called.
Constipation?
What made Pally? What? Antissa, Consta? What does cause this feeling for Pally?
Oh, it's just, you know, he really wants to just solve all the problems that he comes across, and he always tells me how he feels, and I really believe him.
Absolutely. Well, please take your Bardic Inspiration die, which everyone has upgraded to a D6. So you guys have a D6 Bardic Inspiration die.
Woohoo!
Okay, going up to Luna. Luna, who do you look up to?
Oh man. I don't think Luna look up to anyone because he's too, I don't know, arrogant or egoistic. I don't know. But I'm gonna say the closest thing would be Baba Yaga, because he kind of, you know, aspires to be what he's heard of her. So yeah.
Hey, understood. Miss Luna, please take a point of Bardic Inspiration die. Okay, moving up, Scrack. Who does Scrack look up to?
So we had our Fey visitor that we established with our backstory, and Scrax is a woke mouse. That's his Fey visitor, and during his separation from the family, in between when they separated, when they just got back together, Scrack had gotten stuck in a settlement, well, stuck with the founders of a settlement in the Feywild, and this was one of the first. Most of the people were people that accidentally crossed over into the Feywild from the material plane, but the woke mouse was one of the actual Feywild residents that showed up at the place. And Scrack really looks up to this woke mouse because he helped sort of establish the town and get everything there going, which is the only place that Scrack has ever sort of belonged to, other than the weird adoptive family that we all have.
Well, this is awesome, and I need to write this down. For woke mouse, for this woke mouse to maybe find you guys a little bit later.
Oh, I should come up with a name for said woke mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
maybe his name is
Mickey. Yeah.
I was gonna say Modest.
I can help. I'm really good with names.
Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola.
So,
Nickel bread.
I DM'd a campaign, the AI campaign, and there at the beginning of it, he ended up dropping out for work reasons. We had a character who was a Minotaur, and the character's name was Thorben Gorgonzola.
Thorben Gorgonzola.
Yeah, it was.
So
It's fantastic.
the chowder character.
Yes, it's amazing. I loved it.
What was his last name?
His first name was Thorben, last name Gorgonzola.
Not Gorgonzola.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry, I've been looking for an image ever since I heard that Luna looks up to Baba Yaga. But I can't find it, but it's a picture of Baba Yaga with "I'm with her" next to her.
exists somewhere. Speaking of which, Athru, who do you look up to?
Giraffes.
The most literal answer is sometimes the best.
That reminds me that I didn't tell you my actual answer. Your mom.
Oh. See, the memes are on fire tonight. I feel like I'm back in middle school, guys.
This meme is on fire!
Oh man, are you guys gonna start calling me things like Galeb or shitface or something?
Not to your face.
Whoa.
Arthur just has that sweet innocence to him where his brain works in such a way where he was asked that question, he would actually say giraffes.
I respect that. So let's give you a point of bardic inspiration dice. Oh, we gotta give Scrack. You're like covered in darkness for some reason. I'm gonna drag out a new Scrack.
Those are just pellets.
I'm sorry that you were covered in darkness.
Scrack was going through his emo phase.
Oh, this is completely unrelated, everyone, but I was super into that kind of music, still am, and I got a notification that there is a gigantic music festival in Las Vegas in October, and I was just thinking, yeah, that's not going to happen. It's going to get shut down.
No, they're emo. They'll do it.
Tickets are $500.
They'll do it twice for that price.
Oh man, if you want to see like both days of the show, who is it headlined by?
Dashboard, probably.
Right. My Chemical Romance.
Oh, all right, yeah, that's the other one. Okay.
Oh, My Chemical Romance?
They're
Yo,
still- yeah, they're still
my
around.
mom was friends with Gerard Way back in the day.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he had a crush on my mom.
Who doesn't have a crush on your mom?
Facts.
Everyone wants a piece of my mama.
I will say, My Chemical Romance is my favorite band. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Anyways, sorry guys, before I start nerding out over here. Pierre, who do you look up to?
Not so much a who, but a what. I look up to my ears. They're always up there hearing things, doing their thing. Sometimes you just gotta stop and look up.
I
And
thought
wonder
you were
what
gonna
they're
say.
hearing.
Okay, so you look up to your ears. I appreciate that. I will give you a point of bardic inspiration dice.
I thought you were gonna say ladybugs.
Those are all.
Har, har, har.
Speaking of which, I'm dealing with the IRL version of your curse. It's annoying as hell.
Oh no!
You're 2 feet shorter?
The ladybugs are out.
No, the
now.
ladybugs. They live in a tree. And during the winter time, as soon as it starts getting cold, all these ladybugs appear from like out of nowhere.
Yeah, that used to happen in my dorm, my first year in college.
Yeah, I was always batting the ladies off. I feel you.
I mean literal bugs, but sure.
Oh, okay, all right.
And something you may not know is that they taste nasty. So I was trying to go take a drink, and one landed right on the cup as I was getting ready to, and they secrete like a nasty tasting fluid in order to make things not eat them.
Yep.
Yeah, it works on humans too. They don't want to eat them either.
Yeah. High in protein though.
So nasty.
High in protein.
That's terrible. Well, I hope that your ladybug issue resolves itself. But Amara, who does Amara look up to?
I can look up to anyone. I mean it, I can look up to anyone I can't see.
You don't have eyes. Guys, I'm gonna have to pick better questions.
I mean, you're telling me to look up at
Alright.
someone, but I don't even know when I'm looking up.
Well, that's fair. Well, please take your point of bardic inspiration dice as you will need it. Okay, real quick, I'm just gonna make sure one thing is turned off, and that's the enable chat buttons and pan to speaker. I swear, I have to turn it on and off each session.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
With that being said, yeah, it does not save. We know what has happened last time. The carnival is quickly coming to a close. Dawn is approaching, and you have all been summoned to the big top to see who is to be crowned the Witchlight Monarch, the crowned ruler of the carnival. So let me take you all first to the Welcome to the Witchlight Carnival map. We're kind of all spread out around the map in kind of disarray. And I'm going to drag our "You Are Here" over to the big top. So as you all are moving towards the big top, a avian-looking humanoid would come out of the shadows, come out of the fog that surrounds the carnival. You all recognize this person, a Kenku named Kettlestein. As they approach, let me shift Z their art. And she looks at you all, and with a different voice than you've heard before, she asks you all, "Now, hear me. Were you able to be crowned? Did you do enough to be the monarch?"
I sure hope so.
Wait, is this my voice?
This is the approximation to Scrack / Popcorn Lake that I'm possible of doing. I'll say, boy. As we know, the only way that I can get resolution to where my patron, the Miss Zybilna of Prismeer, has gone and what is happened to her is by getting an audience with that damn nair Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
Yep.
My friend, did you just steal someone else's voice again after we specifically asked you not to?
Do I
You have
gotta
it by heart.
cast levitate on you again?
Please leave my feet on the ground. It is just easier for me to communicate this way.
You better give that voice back afterwards.
I don't understand why you don't just get a notepad or something. Just when you don't have a voice, just write something down.
To be fair, then I wouldn't be able to understand what's going on.
I'm sure we could read it for you.
Nope.
You
Apparently,
guys are
some of us
literate?
do know how to read.
Oh, okay.
I somehow doubt
would do
that, but
that,
I'll
but it
take your
takes a long
word
time.
for it.
We did some good stuff.
Yeah, you all.
I think we got a chance.
Well, Patty, if there's anything I know about you, that with a little dancing, with a little hope, there's always a chance.
That's right. Every day I'm shuffling.
Now, as you all are kind of walking and talking towards the main thoroughfare, you do see something kind of interesting. You see 3 children, each with face is painted. One has the face of a dragon, one a lion, and the third a goat. You see that they are playing at being a chimera, chased by another child dressed as a chivalrous knight. You see carnival goers are cheering them on. Eventually, the knight takes a wooden sword, sticks it through the children that are cosplaying as the chimera's armpits, and they play out a dramatic death as the carnival goers laugh and cheer.
Wow.
It's good, and it still cracks me up.
All right, let's get going.
The Kinku says, "Now that was quite strange, I do say so myself."
I'm sorry, it's just you interrupted us on our way to do the thing you told us to do, to tell us to do the thing that you told us to do. It just, I don't...
I think he just wanted us to hear his cool new voice.
It's like you want us to call you out for stealing people's voices. You don't... Like, we've done that already. We can move on now.
I'm sorry, Scrack. I have something that I'm working on as a person, as a member of society, that I have a problem with micromanaging the people that I'm working with and that I'm friends with. It has led me to not have very many friends. I am constantly putting my beak over their shoulder, ruffling their feathers, if you will.
You know, that's a sign of low confidence, and that's a
I'm
sign.
starting to think that we should beat you up.
No. We just listen. That's a sign of a lack of confidence in yourself, as well as a sign of low emotional intelligence. What you should try to do is just have faith in people and make sure you communicate what it is you want up front.
Edelstein looks towards the ground and says, "That sounds like it would be very tough to do. How do you trust people to get the things done unless you're, squawking at them to finish them?"
What I like to do is keep my hands busy with something else and then wait for the reward of your confidence in them to come to you.
Well, my mistress does say idle hands are Asmodeus's playthings.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sorry I've interrupted us, Strack. You were right. You were all heading that way, and I had to put my beak into it when you obviously are all independent and wonderful.
Hey, that was good.
humanoids.
That was really good.
Oh, there's two kettle steams over here. Whoops. And there's two Scracks.
Imposter, get him!
So, as you guys kind of finish up this conversation, you make it to the big top. And outside of the big top, you see that there are witchlight hands welcoming people inside and telling everyone, "Hey, come inside. Come see if you were the Witchlight Monarch. We can only have one. The winner will receive a great prize. Some would even say a charm." And as you guys come on through, do you guys all head into the big top?
Yep, I do.
I follow.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me activate the big top map. Scrack, I don't know why you have permanent darkness on you. This is very strange.
This is the first time I've seen it. The other times I haven't seen it.
Let's just delete that. It allows me to delete it in this scene. So, you guys all come into the big top. Just in case we forgot, the roof of this tent reaches towards the night sky in 3 swooping peaks, topped with spinning gold stars. Painted wooden panels on the tent walls whirl with colorful motion, displaying vibrant circus performances. The sound of music and laughter drifts out from the canvas door. Now, as you all walk in, kind of keeping everyone's attention. You see that they are kind of leading up to the show with a warm-up of pixies. 8 pixies in total, each being pulled by 2 weasels. They are in what would look like dog sleds sized for weasels. So there is a pixie weasel chariot race happening around the thoroughfare of this big top tent, keeping the attention of everyone. As you guys all come down to your seats, Witchlight hands that you all had the opportunities to interact with enter one by one into the tent. The first people to come into the tent are the monkey, Ernest, and the goblin, Marigold, in case we have forgotten. Our friend Ernest. And our friend Marigold the Goblin, who very much likes buttons. She's also dressed like a ladybug. Following close after Ernest and Marigold was the goblin Trecklewise. A few of you were kind enough to entertain Trecklewise and play a nice game of Beastie Rap with him. The next character to walk through the tent, Nicholas Midnight. If you all remember, Nicholas. Oh, that's just a normal goblin. Sorry about that, everyone.
He doesn't look very friendly.
Indeed.
I was about to say.
Nicholas Midnight. He was the goblin that was at the front entrance, the ticket booth, who took your guys' money and tickets. He also had a spinner at his front table, offering Fey packs if you guys did not want to pay. Thankfully, you guys have money. Coming through after Nicholas, someone you guys didn't have the chance to interact with, a Miss Diana Cloppington. And let's show her full art.
She's large.
She is a
Oh, that's why she's
centaur.
called Cloppington. Okay.
Yes, a little on the hoof there.
Wow.
She is a centaur, and she has butterfly wings. She comes through. You guys would have seen her operating the carousel ride. Coming in holding hands, though one of the members of the hand holding is inside of a large bowl of water. Whoops. Is Candlefoot and his betrothed to be Palasha. You guys remember Candlefoot and Palasha?
Mm-hmm.
Candlefoot, who you guys interacted with in your youth. Following them is the strong man Burley. The large bugbear, who likes to wear a pumpkin on his head. One that you guys have not met. Kind of a creepy looking clown. Oops, comes right through after them.
Sacco.
Oh, he looks so depressed.
Pally, you
You
would
hit
know
armor
who
class 0.
You would know who this guy is. This is Thacko. He's actually the head of security here at the Witchlight Carnival. He is a very
Fitting.
rough individual.
Yep. Rough around the edges.
It's like that if they were going to make more additions after him, they would have just completely done away with it. That's what he feels like.
He's a part of a troupe. They're called Yakko, Thacko, and Dot.
I love it. Walking largely into the tent, holding his rodent friend. You guys see Northwind, the tree ant sapling, and his friend Red the squirrel.
Pretty sure Red's a kobold.
Not in this universe. In this one, he's a squirrel.
Not as cool. Not as cool. That's all.
Not
I'm
as
saying.
cool?
Yep.
I think it's more cool. Durlagron, the displacer beast, comes through following them, sipping from his large vat of mulled cider. And then as these people are coming in, people are cheering from the crowd. But the loudest cheer is when the owners of the carnival walk through, Mr. Witch and Mr. Lights.
Did we say we're gonna go find Star after?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because apparently she's been missing for like a long fucking time.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do we notice anything different about Mr. Witch and Mr. Light that would reflect what we've been told since the last time we saw them, or do they still just look like the same as they did?
Mr. Light looks extremely... Mr. Light, well, torturous. Token mold. He looks flamboyant. Walking, spinning his Witchlight vein through the air like a chariot. Kind of marching. Kind of reveling the crowd up. Mr. Witch, of course, incredibly reserved. Just giving people the golf wave. You would say that, if anything, they both look perhaps just a little bit nervous. Using your abilities as an investigator, you just can tell that they have an aura of nervousness about them. As everyone kind of steps through, the spectators all take their seats. Durlagron, the displacer beast, stands next to Mr. Witch. Mr. Light comes to the center of the big top and holds his Witchlight vein to his mouth. And
Gross.
as if it has cast a spell on it, perhaps a permanent spell that allows him to increase the volume of his voice, he says, "Settle down, everyone. Settle down. We have important news to share. Who has become the Witchlight Monarch this time around? After some number crunching and some careful deliberation, we have a select few member of the carnival this year in the running. Could I please have a one Scrack, Pally, Luna, and Fier come join me on stage?"
Wow.
Wow.
No way.
These are our top
No,
four.
wow.
Unfortunately enough, we had two other members that were almost here on stage, but we didn't have just enough from you to get you up here. Maybe next time.
I look at Fear and then I look around for Krinko, who I'm assuming is like in the burn ward.
So as I look through my notes here, I'm seeing that you all did a lot this day at the carnival, and you helped out a lot of our, not just patrons, but some of our employees as well. And people clap for you, and you see that Candlefoot and Palasha are holding their hands up wide into the air. Unfortunately enough, I have to disqualify two of you, even though you had great achievements. Fier.
My ears were super up high because I was excited, but then as my name gets called, they immediately sink all the way low to my side.
Scrack nudges Pally and says, "I guess she's not looking up to him now, huh?"
He puts his hand on your shoulder, Fier, in a kind of like a best friend sort of way, not in a creepy way. Looks to you, Fier. You helped out Palasha and Candlefoot so that they may finally be married. You caught that troublemaker, Kettlesteam, who I see is sitting up there in the audience, being a good little Kenku now.
Well, she still sold some voices, I think, but we're working on it. Rehab, it's difficult.
One step at a time, am I right, everyone?
Yep.
Pierre, you joined in a game of beastie rap. You even gave little Marigold there a button. But I'm sorry that we can't overlook you shooting poor Krinko with that firebolt.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Yes, but it is not the purpose or the intent of an action. It's the action itself that often matters. And in this case, it was your action. I'm sorry, ma'am. You have been disqualified.
Can I have a dandelion?
I will do you one better. And he holds his hands in front of you, and in a kind of mystical, magical way, he, sleight of hand, reaches behind your ear, and from behind your ear, he has a petunia.
I get super excited, and both my ears just shoot straight up, and then I skip merrily back to my seat.
And everyone claps, and you hear some people say, "Boo! Fier was robbed! She should have been the Witchlight Monarch!"
That's okay. I'm just gonna happily eat my petunia.
Mr. Light looks to you, Luna. Luna, you were in the running there for a long time. You agreed to help poor Durlagron here. You explored the carnival in a bubble. But I'm afraid we will have to ask you to sit down because you literally stole candy from a baby.
Yeah! Thank you!
And you see this commenter here says, "Wait, they stole candy from a baby?"
I will steal something from them too.
And Mr. Light says, "And thank you, Luna, thank you. That leaves us our top two, Pally and Scrack. You both were extremely influential this night, both taking every opportunity to interact and make sure that the guests and patrons alike were having a good time. In the end, it came down to one vote, one interaction that decided our winner. Scrack, you are not the Witchlight Monarch. I will ask you to sit down.
It was just a pleasure to be nominated.
He's so great.
Everyone, please give Scrack a round of applause. And you hear the whole tent clap for you. As you walk by, Burley offers you a low five.
I returned the low five, as is just.
Mr. Light kneels before you, Pally. Pally, you came to us a long time ago to work as a Witchlight hand. And now, you stand above it as the Witchlight Monarch. Mr. Witch, and Mr. Witch approaches you, Pally, with an ornate burgundy box.
Ooh.
Covering the box is gold filigree. The clasp, a golden monarch butterfly. He opens the box, and he removes a crown. The crown is made of golden butterflies
Oh, nice.
and places it on your head. Mr. White turns to you, Pally, and says, Pally, will you kneel for us?
Yes, but first I'm completely caught off guard by this. And he starts pulling out a piece of paper. I was not prepared for this at all. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Go
Did he
on,
go
Pally,
AFK?
accept your award.
You're muted.
I wonder if he just got attacked by children.
Nope, I was muted.
This is why you should just
The,
use bush talk.
Yep. Although the stream heard it because that was working. That's right. No, that's good. I kneel. It was hilarious, guys. It was hilarious. Go.
Mr. Light takes the Witchlight vein and touches your left shoulder, touches your right shoulder, and then touches the top of your head. For your contribution, for your joy, and for your protection of those that we deem jolly, I name you Witchlight Monarch.
Yay, Pally!
Thank you.
Allie, rise. Rise to your feet.
I do.
As you rise, the Witchlight hands all take from their pockets golden glitter and begin to throw the glitter all over the big top tent. In fact, everyone, you find underneath your seat a small bag of glitter.
Luna will just toss it aside.
Amara is assuming that this is something edible and is putting it in her mouth.
Nice.
Oof. It is not
Drac
edible
is saving
glitter.
it for later.
As his fear, because it's too pretty to throw on the ground.
And as the glitter is flying, Palasha begins to sing a beautiful song. Pally, what song do you think would be worthy of a crowning moment such as this?
Mambo number 5, right?
Actually, I think that was yeah. It's 100% Mambo number 5.
As she begins singing this joyous song, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light go to either side of Pally and link arms with him. And Pally, if you will allow them to, they would like you to join them on a promenade around the big top tent.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A little bit of Pally in
So
my
what
life.
we see is a promenade of Pally around the tent while guests and employees alike begin just showering you with glitter and showering you with compliments.
Best day of my life.
Now, Pally, you do gain a benefit.
Ooh.
This is the charm of the monarch. What this charm does, you can sprout a pair of butterfly wings. As long as you have these wings, you gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed.
Oh.
And you gain a +5 bonus on all your charisma-based ability checks. These effects will last for 1 hour. After you use this charm 3 times, it vanishes from you.
Damn. Okay. +5.
Yes, +5. I will create item. So as this is happening, I'm creating an item real quick for you.
Okay.
Atheru, how are you responding to this situation here inside of the tent?
I'm just smiling and cheering.
Fair. Absolutely. Amara, how about yourself?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. You've been kind of roboting for me.
Oh no, I was asking, how are you reacting to this event?
Amara literally has no idea what's going on right now. She's just sitting down and eating her glitter and staying put until someone leads her out because she does not want to trip over anyone.
Fair enough. Oh, sorry, Pally. You should have a Witchlight charm. It's in your features folder.
I do.
Okay. Pierre, how do you react to this situation here as glitter is being thrown everywhere, people are singing, there's a promenade?
I'm trying to sweep up all of the extra glitter I can into my glitter bag with my ears.
There's just giant bags of glitter ready to roll. Luna, how are you reacting?
Pretty, I don't want to waste it. I'm confused as to why people are wasting it.
That's how Scrack is reacting.
How?
Well, we know Scrack is giving him the, is that Grizzly Adams? The Grizzly Adams nod. Luna, how about yourself? Are you, like, putting your hand over your teacup?
Oh no, Luna is drinking tea and he's talking to Twinkie. Like, basically ignoring whatever is going on.
Very fair. As the promenade finishes, you guys saw that Burley made his way over to the cannon and has been loading items into the cannon.
Is he loading
sounds
Pally?
He does not load Pally into
Okay.
the cannon. Oh my
Alright.
gosh. He sets fire to the end of the cannon's oh my gosh. It's ignition thread. Oh my gosh, what is that word? Why is my brain
Fuse?
going haywire? It's fuse. It's fuse. And as the fuse comes to an end, a giant series of explosions exit the cannon into the canopy of the tent, creating
Fucking ignition
fireworks
thread.
inside the tent. It's the remix to ignition thread. As they
Hot and
explode,
fresh out the
people go
cannon.
nuts. Hot and fresh out the cannon. Burley working that barrel. Got everyone in here wishing. Oh man. As the fireworks continue to explode, the Witchlight hands go nuts. They take sparklers out of their back pocket, and they form a line back to the stage, kind of ushering Mr. Witch and Mr. Light and Pally to walk through the corridor of sparklers.
Are they trying to usher Pally alone?
Just onto the stage.
Okay.
As the explosions of the fireworks settle down, Mr. Light and Mr. Witch will look to you, Pally, and nod. And Mr. Light will pull back his Witchlight vein and say, "Thank you once again to everyone who has come to the Witchlight Carnival. Pally, thank you for being a glorious monarch." And he looks to you and says, "Pally, unfortunately, we will need the crown back, as we need to keep it here for safekeeping. But no matter where you go, what place you are from, what place you are in, you will be recognized as the monarch.
So wait, they're taking the crown back?
Yes, you get the feeling, and Pally, you would know this. The crown is not actually gold. It is what people call plastic.
Oh.
And it is a ceremonial type deal.
Oh, okay.
Like a college football game trophy.
Okay.
But you feel
There's
in your heart
plastic?
that, hey, these are dimensional traveling elves. They can get some plastic.
What?
Are the wings also made of plastic, or are they made out of, like, actual ripped-off fairy wings?
Run on the game?
They definitely don't
It
want
is
to get
bedtime, buddy.
into
Mom
what is
said.
that? Petuf, the people for ethical treatment of fairies. So they're definitely using some cloth and plastic wings.
Thank you.
So they ask you for the crown back. They're
Yep. Yeah, no problem.
So you see that Thaco walks up and takes the crown, puts it back into the burgundy box, and begins exiting the big stage and out
Can
towards
I
the staff
follow
area.
him?
Mr. You want to follow Thaco?
Yeah.
Please do. Are you trying to do this stealthily?
Oh, yes.
Please give me a stealth check. You do have advantage because you're in a giant crowd of people, and there are bubbles and lights and glitter everywhere. Okay. You are very stealthy, Fier. Mr. Witch will sail out to everyone. This concludes the Witchlight Carnival for this evening. I will ask you all to safely, smoothly move towards the exits. And we will see you the next time we're on this plane. Before we go, we would like to welcome Luna, Fier, Pally, Atheru, Skrak, and Amara for a special meeting with myself and Mr. Light in the staff area.
A special meeting.
Interesting.
If
I
you
don't
need
like the sound of
assistance
that.
making there, Daragon will show the way. Otherwise, we can head there now.
Suppose there's no reason. I don't know where that voice came from. I suppose there's no reason to hold off. Why don't you just show us where we're going?
Okay, perfect. So they are going to take you guys to the staff area. I need to step away for a quick moment, so why don't we take a quick break here, guys? And when we come back, we will head to the staff area.
Deal.
All right, guys, I will be back here in probably about 10 minutes.
stones in one I haven't
Okay.
heard say something yet.
So, everyone, I just wanted to take a step back here. So, the difference in voting was actually incredibly small. Incredibly small. And I went back through everything that you guys had done and tallied up your points. And really, had Fier and Luna not, well, Fier, if you had not shot somebody with a firebolt, you would have been right there with Scrack and Pally.
Damn it.
And had Luna not actually stole candy from a baby, it would have been really close right there. Amara and Athra, you guys were a little bit behind in point-wise because you guys, unfortunately enough, had to miss a session. But it literally
It's
came
okay, I
down
missed
to
2
one
sessions.
vote. It came down to one vote.
You're welcome, Pally. I voted for you.
I voted for me too. Sounds like we pallied up the votes there, didn't we?
Wow. I changed my vote. So I'm the. Well, so Scrack is the monarch now. You'll have to edit the stream. You know.
All right, I'll go back. Yeah, I'm great at video editing for sure.
So as you guys are being led to the staff area, what questions would you have for Mr. Light, Mr. Witch, or Durlagon as you guys are walking over?
I want to just carefully watch everything and see if I can find any hints about whatever's off with them, as we've been told by a couple different people recently. But I'd like to do so in an investigative manner because I'm not
Mark
good.
is dead ass going to ask, "Can I have my eyes back?"
So one of you guys is investigating them, and the other is asking them interesting questions. All right. Let me activate the staff area for us real quick. As you're kind of checking them out, Scrack, you can give me an investigation check to see if you notice anything about them. Also, you're covered in darkness. Okay, lighting is very weird right here. What is going on with this? There's like a darkness bubble.
Yeah, but it disappears if I move through it.
Okay, so Scrack, you got a double 28.
Yeah.
So here's what you notice. Number one, Mr. Witch consistently and constantly is looking over his shoulder. Like always looking over his shoulder for something.
Like a general nervousness or like actively watching for something?
Like, it seems to be a combination of both nervousness and that he is on the lookout. And as he is looking over his shoulder, you can see that...
Oh, you cut out after you said after he's looking over his shoulder.
Oh, after he's looking over his shoulder, it looks like he is sweating profusely, which it's not a hot evening, and it doesn't look like this is a man who does a lot of physical activity, or that he should be sweating. So that's very, very telltale of what's happening internally. You also notice that Mr. Light always has that fancy-free, laissez-faire, that kind of frivolous, dancing type of walk. Now he is walking much with purpose, and he is walking kind of solemnly towards the staff area.
So, seems like you've acquired some more worries in the years since we last visited.
He looks to you and says, well, Scrack, I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
No, I mean the sweating and the looking over your shoulder, both literally and metaphorically.
Well,
And you, Mr. Light, you're seem to be a lot less jovial than before.
Oh, it's just we're getting towards the end of the night. Oh my gosh, the picture of Scrack is huge.
Bam!
Do you remember us?
Well, we would be lying if we said that we remembered every single person that's come to the carnival before.
Owlbear.
They both look to one another and they say, Juniper?
Yes, she was our friend, and she came here and brought us all.
And they look at one another with pensive looks. And they say, we haven't seen Juniper in quite a while. Probably since that night you all were here.
And we never saw her again either. We hope she was okay.
Yes, her and her owner returned to the Feywild. And Mr. Light looks to you, Amara, and says, you said something about your eyes?
Yes, I lost them last time I was here. And, you don't want to see what's under this blindfold. It's not pretty. At least so I've heard.
You see him gulp. So you lost your eyes? That
Both
night,
peepers.
your peepers? Did you... Wait. Did you all sneak in that night?
It was more of an accidental thing, but yes, we talked about this then.
Technically, yes.
I'll take off
They
my
big
mask
gulp.
to show my face.
Yes, you can't go in without paying. And you see that they are both very nervous. And Durlegrand kind of stares at them and nods.
Does this have something to do with that long frog?
You see Mr. Witch looks like he just got punched.
Or the lollipop pig lady?
The Shadowfoot?
You mean Sow Pig
I don't know.
and the Loinling and the Shadow.
I'm sorry, what was that second one?
And as he goes to speak, you hear a screeching voice say, "Not another fucking word!" And from the shadows comes a pink-faced girl. Are you fucking elves serious? Hopping behind her.
Elabor?
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong art. You see a very long-looking frog. I think that's serious there, Sow Pig. And then floating in saying nothing is this creepy-looking shadow woman.
I'd argue she's the least creepy of the three.
Oh my gosh. As they walk through, Sow Pig steps up and says, "Are you gonna spill all our beans here, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light?"
There's beans here?
I see that we got some troublemakers here. I remember yous. And she points her her lollipops at you, Scrack.
Oh no!
I took something really nice from you. I remember. It was quite tasty. You know, things like that sell pretty good where I'm from.
You're from Detroit?
My ability to lie? How does What?
Oh yeah. And I'll show you guys their full art here. You see, where I'm from, it's not diamonds or gold that people are after.
Nice. Oh, where are you from?
They like things like memories and abilities.
Where are you from?
After realizing that these are the three that took from his friends, he's going to get rather pissed and says, then why don't I rip off your head? And as his voice gets deep and his face turns draconic, he says, and deliver that for payment.
Nice.
Sow Pig points their lollipop at you and says, "Oh, I see what it is. You're in for a rumble. What do you think, guys? Should we rumble with these people?" And Mr. Witch steps forward. There's no need for violence. Please stop all of this. I haven't said anything to them. And Sow Pig says back, "Why don't you go over there and sit next to Mr. Light? So when we're done with these goody two-shoes, we can decide what parts of you we're gonna deliver to the boss." And she cracks her neck. I don't know if you guys could hear it. I cracked my neck in IRL.
I did hear that, yes.
The Lornling points his fingers at Fier and says, I remember what we took from her. Remember how we made her shorter?
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So, I had originally wanted to sneak after Thaco because he took the crown. Did I follow him and discover anything, or what came of that?
So you would have followed him here, because he would have dropped the crown off in one of these caravans.
Okay, and did that happen before the rest of the group got here, or did I just go with the
Correct.
group and it just kind of blended in?
Correct. So he would have walked ahead and dropped that crown off. So if you would like, we could kind of retell this scene that you're hiding in the bushes, and he pointed at someone else.
I mean, either way,
Would you
that's
like
fine.
that
I
to be
just
the
wanted to
outcome?
know if ultimately I could have stolen the crown, because that was my goal.
You would have definitely had the opportunity to do so. Would you like to try to steal the crown?
Yes, but I want to take the crown out of the box and hide it away in, like, my pouch or something. That way they don't see that the whole box is missing. They just don't realize that the crown's not in it.
All right. Well, if you want to try to steal the crown, I will need you to quickly give me an investigation check. Okay, Pierre, as you are searching through the caravan, this place is an absolute mess. You are unable to find the exact box that contained the Witchlight Monarch crown. You did find another burgundy box, but this is not the one that had the crown in it. Do you choose to open it, or do you choose to leave it closed?
I'm gonna open it.
Alrighty. So when you open it, you find a wooden top with 4 sides, each bearing the image of a child enjoying a different season.
I will then proceed to essentially hide because I hear voices, I would assume. And then we can just say that I walked out slightly before I was picked on.
Okay, so that they could pick on you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Excellent. So they point to you. They say that we got that slight bit of reprieve. The shadow raises her hand, and in her shadow voice says, "And that one, we took her eyes. A little more gruesome than normal, but it got the job done."
Oh, if you think you're gonna get away with taking my eyes, I have a rude awakening for you.
There's a lot of eye and awake puns there.
Well, I don't think you'll be able to see what we've got coming for you there,
There's
sister.
another one.
I don't need to see it, 'cause I can smell a rat from anywhere.
Oh, she doesn't mean you, Scrag.
Excuse me.
Don't worry, Scrack. I thought you were a mouse.
No, rattling. Rattling is this particular subrace that I am.
So,
I see. I'm sorry to have this microaggression against you.
It's all right.
Sowpig, the ghoul, slowly reaches into her back pocket for her initiative dice, and she says, "All right, boys. Let's teach these people a lesson." And I would like everyone, once I activate the combat, to roll initiative. And you can see that Durlagron has wrapped his tentacle around Mr. Witch and has pulled him back and is standing guard over Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. Burley has jumped out and crawled underneath a caravan. I think we still need a few more initiatives. And if
I'm sorry, I rearranged everything and now I can't find the initiative.
Sure. If you right-click your token and you hit the sword and shield icon on the bottom right, and then you'll go to the fist icon on the right ribbon and hit the little dice button. And don't worry, Pally, that one won't hurt you, because initiative wasn't rolled yet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Boom. Okay, so let's see here. It looks like Luna is the winner of this initiative. Luna, set us up here.
Are we doing active initiative or normal?
We're doing active.
Okay.
I've got my
First of
popcorn
all,
initiative tracker up.
Just give me a second. Change the music. And Luna will run backwards towards this little cart. How tall are they? Like 20 feet or something? Orpheus?
Yep, you can run 20 feet back.
No, the cart. How tall, how big are the carts? Like, I want to climb it, basically.
Okay, the caravans?
Yeah,
The caravans are going to be about 12 feet tall and roughly about between 10 and 15 feet wide.
And then I think I can move there and climb on top of it. I'll stay there. Luna will be like, "You've chosen death!" And then run away.
Chancho, I need to borrow your switch.
And let's see. Luna is not made for combat. So as an action, I will cast Dire Familiar. get a strong Twinkie.
Nothing better than a strong Twinkie.
And as a bonus action, I will move Twinkie over here, and Twinkie will sting the frog with his tail. Or
All right, give me that attack roll. It is a long frog.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, that's an 18 to hit. That hits. All right, that deals 11 points of damage, and we need a Constitution saving throw. Oh, oops. Give me one moment here. Sorry, I had all of my tokens selected, so it took 11 health from everyone. Okay, so Constitution save. Oh no. Okay, let me reveal that. I'll go back to public roll. So they fall unconscious.
Yes.
So the frog's like, what's that gonna do? And falls over.
Nice.
All right, anything else for Twinkie and Luna?
No, I will pass it to Afro.
Yeah, the guy can't steal because he's incapacitated.
It's not paralyzed, guy. He's not gonna get a critical from a melee hit, so I guess just leave him there sleeping.
Oh, I got my target. Ather turns to Sow Pig and says, "Here, piggy, piggy, piggy," and then transforms into a dire wolf.
Very nice.
Right. See if I make myself invisible, that won't show up here. Is my token still showing up for other guys, or is just the wolf?
Yeah, you're right there.
I wasn't sure. I know sometimes there's a mod that when you have the invisible status, you don't appear to anybody but the DM.
I can just click that on for you.
Oh, that
Do you
works.
still see?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, and we are going to attack.
Okay, that's a 22. I don't think you... Yeah, I don't think you get pack tactics from anybody, unfortunately enough. So that deals 12 damage. And strength save.
Yep.
Oh, oh. As you bite down on Sow Pig's leg, they look at you and laugh as their ghoulish blood spills, and they are filled with total confidence.
Alright.
So after you successfully land a bite on Miss Sow Pig, and she will steal after you land a bite on her. And as you steal, you guys feel the power of her Paragon pool fill up as she gains a Paragon point. And Sow Pig will say, that was a pretty good bite there, Stinky. But how about I show you something? And she is going to use her action to make a horrid scream. So she will put it there, because I think she can catch you guys in it. And for the purposes of this battle, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light will not be in the
2 in a row.
Okay, here is your consequence. Or complication. Okay.
Hey.
Did that
Okay,
roll? I clicked on it, but I don't see it.
I don't see it either. Okay,
Oh,
so
you mean like what happened? As in the complication?
Scrack's roll. So Scrack, you save, but okay, each creature within a 30-foot cone originating from Sowpig takes necrotic damage and must succeed on a Constitution save. On a failed save, a creature will have its hit point maximum reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. This reduction lasts until the target finishes a long rest. The target dies if the effect reduces its hit point maximum to 0. So you take the damage whether you pass or fail. If you fail, your hit point maximum is reduced.
Yep.
Perfect. As she lets out this horrid scream, she will use her bonus action to cunning action. And she will disengage. And then she will move. 15? 25? 30 feet to there. Now, she did damage a few of you guys. Do one of you guys steal after she takes her turn screaming?
She moved there, Scrack. Do you want to go?
Yes. All right.
All right, Scrack, what do you got for us?
So the first thing I'm gonna do is reach into my pocket and pull out.
Gross.
I guess I don't actually have a pocket. Sure, we'll say I have a pocket anyway. So I reach into my pocket, I pull out a gold coin, and I flick it at Advisable Sowpig. This is the flavor for my familiar's movement.
Oh, do you need a familiar?
I threw her out there. It'll stick to her because it has the adhesive property. And then it will give me advantage on my attack. I will bonus action Rat Scurry so that I don't provoke opportunity attacks. Move this away, and then I'll shoot at her with advantage with my crossbow.
Okay, a 19? You guys are rolling hot. That will definitely hit.
Some of us are.
Yeah, and that's my whole everything. I guess I'll move away 10 more feet because I can. And then that is the end of my turn. I will pass to I'll pass to Pally.
Yeah.
Before Pally goes, Advisable Sowpig will use her Paragon action.
Ooh.
And as you guys know, Paragon monsters can activate a multi-attack on their Paragon action. So she will use a multi-attack, and she is going to use her Lollipop Bomb and throw 2 lollipops at Pally. So let me target you, Pally.
Yep.
Here's Lollipop 1.
19 hits.
As she whacks a lollipop at you. And then here's the second lollipop. Oh my gosh.
11
okay.
misses, yep.
So the second lollipop
Oh, wait.
goes wide.
She has advantage. What is this confidence thing?
Total confidence. Let's see. You have advantage to all attacks. Oh, she has She has advantage on all attacks until she critically succeeds or fails at one. So does a 28 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Boop. That's all right.
So boom, boom. You have 2 lollipops sticking to your body. They are incredibly sticky, and they are festered with ants. Pally, what do you do?
That's a good question.
I am going to... Do we have any potions on us? Do we have any potions? I don't think we do.
I have a potion of advantage.
Okay. All right. That's all right. I already have a backup character set. I'm going to run way over here. I'm going to do like an angle here. Boop, 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 boop. And try to tackle her into the fire.
Hype. This would be a grapple check, essentially, so give me an athletics.
Can I grapple with my persuasion?
Can I persuade you?
her ass into the fire. Hey, could you just like step over, you know, like 1 foot?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and catch a blaze here.
Chief.
Okay, so she still has
advantage. Yeah.
Yep.
total confidence. So as you hit her, it's like hitting a brick shithouse, except she's a little girl wearing a pig mask.
Mm-hmm.
And as you bounce off of her, Pally, do you make a squeak noise?
Yep. Squeak, squeak.
She looks at you and narrows her eyes and squeals.
Hey, that's what I sounded like.
Pally, as you bounce off of her body, what do you do?
I'm going to bonus action take a moment to think. And then that's it. I have nothing else. I'll pass to
Fear.
You're not gonna move
Fear
away
is
when
going
you move into
to.
Nope.
Fear is just gonna cast Firebolt. This little sow pig bitch.
So rude.
Wow.
Do you give us the classic line from Aliens?
I haven't seen Aliens in so long.
Oh. I will give someone a point of DM inspiration if they can give us the classic line without looking it up.
I'm Sigourney Weaver, bitch.
God. Oh my god.
Very nice.
Take your point of DM inspiration there, Pally.
Yes.
Your speed is 0 until the end of your next turn. Fear, as you go to shoot your firebolt, you slip in a puddle of melted cotton candy. As you look down in the puddle of cotton candy, you see a Magic the Gathering card with a goblin's
Ooh, which
face on
one?
it. Oh, you know which one.
Krinko.
Krinko.
It was
Krinko.
The Kingpin.
I have that card, and it is fan-fucking-tastic.
I refuse to believe it was Krinko. How about we just make it into Johnny?
There we go. So, after you shoot your firebolt, it goes wide, you slip. Who do you pass to?
So, do I fall prone or anything, or did I just slip and that's what made me miss?
You slip and your speed is 0. You didn't fall prone.
Okay, do I still have a bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I am going to... I'm gonna go ahead and use Quicken Spell so that I can cast another Firebolt as a bonus action.
Double 20s this time.
Let's go. Let's see it.
You know, so...
Okay, a 15. A 15 will definitely hit.
Alright, alright.
All right, and this is hitting our girl Sow Pig. And Sow Pig, as you hit her with that firebolt, belches up a little bit of blood.
Good.
And she is bloodied.
I wink at Pally, and then I'm gonna pass it too. Oh wait, no. She can't go, can she? She's
No.
already gone.
Yeah, she can't go. Smells like bacon.
Amara.
All right then. Amara is going to, I believe right here is the optimal range. Let me just check really quick, because this is a feature for the monk class that I'm playing. Yep, that's good. Amara is going to use her Breath of the Dragons attack.
It's getting hot in here.
Oh no, that poor familiar.
It's a dex saving throw of 14. And I have to roll for damage. It's a pretty pitiful amount of damage.
Alrighty, she will attempt a dexterity saving throw. What is your dex save? Because she rolls an 11.
It says 12 on the sheet, but then it says 14 description.
She rolled a 17.
I think she still has advantage, yeah.
Oh,
Advantage
that's
on
right.
attacks,
I keep forgetting about the advantage. Yes, she has total confidence. She has advantage in everything.
Oh,
Attack
wow, okay.
saves are skill checks until she critically succeeds or fails again. And I think a 17 will pass. Does she take half damage from your damage roll?
Yeah, it was only a 3 though, so it's not that much damage lost.
She'll take 1 damage. She is perturbed.
Let's see. Anything else I should do? Amara is going to get up close and personal. And I'm going to spend a key point on Flurry of Blows. I do have to roll that. That rolled pretty bad.
Okay, an 11 will miss, and I believe you can make 1 more unarmed strike.
Alright then.
Sorry to interrupt, but it says Flurry of Blows can only be used if you use the attack action.
The dragon breath is considered an attack. That's a natural 20.
An attack or an attack action?
When you take
it's considered an attack action.
Nice.
Yeah, it says here when you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one of your attacks with a exhalation of draconic energy. So it synergizes. So you hit her with a 20 for.
No, that doesn't sound like Wizards of the Coast monk design. I don't know. That makes too much sense.
I think it says 11 damage.
You clock her for 1, and she. Some of her teeth fly out and hit Pally in the face.
Ow!
They're all.
Where did I hit you? I want to know where I hit you.
You hit me in the face.
Thank you.
Okay, Amara, you action, shot some dragon energy, bonus action, boom, boom. Anything else?
Nope, not at all. That's a turn.
Okay, who would you like to pass to? The Spiteful Shadow or Nonchalant Quickling?
I'm going to pass to the Quickling.
Alright, the Quickling is incapacitated and is just snoozing away. It will pass to the Shadow. The Shadow will spend its action to walk over and kick the Quickling awake. So it will remove the
Messed up.
incapacitated status from the Quickling. We will go to round 2, where I will say the Quickling, after being kicked awake, will pass back to the Shadow. The Shadow is going to fly on over to you, Fier. And it's going to target you. and it's going to reach its hand out to try to drain your strength. But I don't think a 13 will do it. So Fiera, it tries to reach out to you, misses, globbers onto the ground. And that is it for the shadow. Let me just see here. Alright,
Wait,
it
doesn't
will...
have a bit. No, okay, yeah, that's the shadow, not our pig face friend.
Yep, it will pass back to the nonchalant quickling. The nonchalant quickling.
I will steal with a inspiration.
Okay, I will refund that back to her, and you may take your turn.
I will, without disengaging, run to right here.
Okay, as you run by,
Yep.
she tries to sticky bite you.
Yep.
So as she bites you, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw against gingivitis.
Hold on. Do I fail automatically?
No, you can make this Constitution saving throw.
Good. Con save.
It's strength and dex saves you fail automatically when you're KO'd.
Saving.
But this is con. Alright, so you do not suffer from the gum disease gingivitis.
Nice.
You really wanted to play a new character, didn't you?
Yep. I hear there's a halfling showing up here in 2 days that I'll just play. Yeah. All right. Well, I took damage. I stole it anyway. I'll pass to Amara.
Alrighty. Amara, you saw that your friend Pally just got bitten on its back, and you could see that her bite seemed to transfer some type of disease to him, but he was able to fight it off.
I literally can't see this.
Yeah, you smelled
feel
it. You could smell it.
You can feel it with your monk senses.
Pathogen sensing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have blind sight? Or not?
No, she does not have blind sight.
Oof. Yeah, you smelled it.
We should put that on you for forevers.
Eternally blind?
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Amara, you have been passed to. Your friend Pally is on the ground, stuffing laying everywhere.
Amara is going to, try again with another breath of the dragon. Let me pull that up again. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw. And let me roll that damage.
Alright, she rolls a 23 because of her complete and total confidence. So she's going to take 2 damage.
Then I'm going to go for a flurry of blows using a key point.
Hey, as long as it's not flurry of blows, she's okay.
I did not roll well.
A 17 hits. 6.
Okay. So let's go for damage then. Oh wait, sorry, I already rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I forgot that it rolls the damage already.
That's
And
right.
I believe we get an unarmed strike after the flurry of blows.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, so close.
A 14 does hit.
Nice.
Alright.
Alright.
After that, Amara has nothing else to do.
Okay, Sowpig will steal because you have been beating her up. All right,
I'll use an inspiration to steal from her.
Okay, Sowpig will not steal. I will refund that back to her. Scrack, what do you got for us?
I just didn't want her to go. Coin will again give whoever does the next attack on Salpig advantage. Scrack will. Yeah, I can make it. I'll run up next to Pally and attempt a stabilizing medicine check.
All right. Okay. So as you do so, I'll put an easy target on her. Let's see that medicine check. Pally, you are stabilized. And as Pally is stabilized, my wife was just calling me. She probably needs some help with the baby. I will be right back, everybody, so you guys can plan what you're going to do. Is stabilized.
Deal.
So Pally's just laying there, like stuffing pouring out, and Scrack's just running over. He's like, I got you. He's just stuffing it all back in there, trying to hold it closed.
Get a quick
Where's-
needle and thread out.
Where's the snaps at, damn it?
Every time you push it in, it squeaks. Did you hit my squeaker? Squeaker.
Yes.
Does anybody have any extra thread?
Yeah.
I have a spell for that actually.
Well, what are you waiting for?
My turn.
I have a disguise kit. It probably has a needle in it.
And this spell literally needs needle and thread.
That's awesome.
I can imagine like mending is like the spell to use on Pally.
Yeah, right?
But I need to cast a curse word before, or I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, that's true.
So I need 2 turns.
Don't
so
worry.
if I can go last and pass to someone, then pass back to me, I can bring you up again.
Okay.
Perfect.
So how many times has Luna used the spell on Pally? Because he's looking like it's been used a lot.
Yeah, right? It's the perfect spell for Pally.
Pally just never knew.
Every time he scraped a knee,
Yeah.
flawed reconstruction.
I must be magic. My stuffing just goes right back inside me.
This is the other one.
Ooh, I like this
It's a
one.
2-part spell.
I'm gonna get Warding Bond and actually use it, unlike some other paladins.
I don't even know what that does.
You know what I keep thinking of, since I finally have Amara in combat? Like, I am... like, for some reason now, her mental image for me is that of a Stink Meaner from the Boondocks.
I thought you had like blind sight or something, because doesn't being permanently blind mean you always have disadvantage on attacks? And you can't take reactions? Because you're blind?
That would be how it works, but that would be horrid to play. So it's been kind of simplified so that it's more like, it's more flavor than actually, like, being implemented into combat.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
If you want the, I'll say they have the fighting initiate or whatever, where you get a fighting style.
Yeah.
I was
One
actually
of the
gonna go
fighting
for that
styles
originally.
is blind fight.
Yeah, that's what Andronicus has. Even though it's
But,
completely useless on him, he just uses it for...
It is not useless.
I have never used it.
That is not true. We did it in the Great Games when Sibo brought out Seed Bow and was putting 5-foot squares of darkness around the map.
Okay, yeah, that is true. I did use it
Okay,
then.
that's different.
And I tried to use it one time after it first came out.
With the fog cloud, right?
And I dropped the fog cloud on myself.
With the Yetis, yeah.
I know it's helped Cyrus quite a few times.
But either way, I'm not gonna change it back out when I get a chance, just because it makes a lot of sense narratively.
Yeah.
In another campaign I'm playing a rogue right now, but I'm planning on dipping a couple levels into warlock, so I can get delayed fireball and speak with beast speech, which is the invocation which allows you to just talk with animals on command.
Yeah.
I was planning on having him cast delayed fireball on animals and then convincing them to hang out in certain areas for a treat.
Yep.
Sorry about that, everybody. My baby was very angry, and I needed to give him a pat on the back and just a soothing coo to chill out.
It is all good. I get the baby
You just
time.
yell at him, "Shut up, stupid baby."
Yep.
Wait, I'm sorry, Amara. What kind of terrible person would talk to animals to convince them to come close so that you could kill them and feed them to your small dragon? I mean, so that you could kill them with a blade reaction fireball.
No, it's different than that. Delayed fireball casted on an object that an animal's holding, sending them somewhere where you don't like the people there, and then having it go off.
I love that spell. I love that spell.
Delayed fireball is underrated.
I agree.
I feel like you should just make a wizard boss at some point, and then just everything in their boss chamber is delayed fireball. And then as soon as the party comes in, you just dimension door away, and then they just fucking explode.
They casted what was it? Contention.
Mm.
And then the or is it what is it?
It's holy crap.
And then the plan is that if they drop to 1 HP, they teleport away, and then delayed fireball goes off.
I still like the idea of the mimic breeder house,
Yeah.
where every piece of furniture and the house itself are all just mimics that have been tamed by this one guy.
Contingency.
My familiar is a mock, which is like a baby mimic.
Now, if everyone is back, it looks like there was some healing done.
No, he's just showing us the spells.
Have you ever seen the one thing? Sorry, no, it's out of character. Where the theory that mimics create coins, that their eggs look like coins. So they mimic a chest, and then when the adventurers come by, they all take the gold and it gets circulated around. It ends up being a bunch of baby mimics.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's kind of cute, though.
Yeah.
So they turn into something eat your hand.
Just like baby weasels. Okay, now Scrack, you had ran up and you had successfully stabilized Pally. So Pally is stabilized. They're at 0 HP, not making death saves. Did you have anything for your bonus action?
I don't think so. Let me double check. I've actually got a decent amount of bonus actions on this character. I just don't need to use any of them right now. So that'll be it. I will pass to... Fuck it. Let's get him out of the way. I'll pass to the Quickling.
Excellent. Okay, the Quickling will activate, cracks its neck, and it will fly over the direwolf. It will target the direwolf, and it will activate its multi-attack, allowing it to make 3 dagger attacks on you. 1. That's a 16. 2. That's a 16. And 3. That's a 19. So it activates its blender mode and goes and quickly stabs you 3 times. After it makes its 3 quick stabs. It's gonna go ahead and Athru, it'll go ahead and pass to you. Let's see what you got for us.
All right. We are going to bite Froggy over here.
Mhm.
And the familiar's over there, so I think, does that count for ally and melee?
Absolutely, that's within 5 feet. I think pack tactics are in effect.
Yeah, Direwolf doesn't have multi-attack, does it?
No, I think it has pack tactics, and then the bear is the one that has the multi-attack.
Gotcha.
And then giant spider, you can shoot butt lasers. Ooh, 19, that definitely hits.
Knocked prone.
So let's give it the old banana status here. You bite it, rip it down to the ground. It is now on its butt. Athru, anything else?
Unfortunately, a direwolf doesn't have much it can do bonus action-wise. So I'm going to pass to Luna.
No, you're gonna pass to the pig or fear.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of commanding.
Yes.
I forgot there was a plan.
So do
All right,
pig,
so-
I think.
I'll
So we
pass
can.
to Sow.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna pass to Sow Pig. All right, Sow Pig. After getting kind of punched and smacked by Amara, first is going to roll to see if she gets her horrid scream back. Does not. She is going to initiate her multi-attack. She is going to swing at Amara with her lollipop bop. Ooh, okay, that's a 23 to hit Amara.
Nope, she still has advantage.
That's a 29.
Oh, that's
Crit.
right, because of advantage. So you're going to take 13
But she doesn't
points
have
of
advantage anymore after this.
That's
Correct.
right. So let's take off that advantage.
I'm taking one for the team.
Nice.
So, you are grappled as she sticks her lollipop in your hair. Which is super
Wait,
rude.
she doesn't. Wait, she doesn't even have hair. Like proper hair. Her hair is like a bunch of clouds.
I know. That's the worst part about it.
That's oh, gross.
She's getting her sticky lollipop all up in your cloud hair. She then rears up, opens her mouth as wide as she can, and goes for the sticky bite. But I don't think an 11 will hit.
That doesn't hit.
She does not pass on gingivitis to you. All right. With that, she will go ahead and pass to Fier.
Fear is going to stare our moonface friend in the eyeballs and say, "Well, that wasn't very nice." And then cast Chromatic Orb just right in his face.
Hey, now, I will warn you, Chromatic Orb is a ranged spell attack, and you are in melee, so you will have disadvantage.
But I do have that sweet, sweet inspiration.
You do.
So can I
You do
just
have
roll
your
with
inspiration
advantage,
dice.
and that would cancel it out?
Your dice is a additive to add to your roll afterwards, unless you have DM inspiration.
I got DM inspiration at the beginning of the session.
Okay, you can use your DM inspiration to cancel out your disadvantage.
Boom. Okay, we'll do that. So
Okay.
chromatic orb right to the face.
Okay, let's see it. Okay, a 17 will hit. Now, will you tell me what is the damage type of your chromatic orb?
It is. Thunder damage.
Okay, as you hit her with the Thunderball, you see that the Thunderball does not seem to be as effective against this living shadow. She appears to be resistant to thunder.
Dang it.
Pierre, what else you got for us?
Fear will look slightly defeated for a moment, but then perk right back up, knowing that she'll give it another shot next time, and pass to I think it's the top of the next round. So Luna.
So we've got Luna left in this round too.
Okay, Luna? Question mark. Is it your turn?
So before Luna will go, Sowpig will take her Paragon action. She will activate her Giphy multi-attack. She's gonna go for the other side of your hair there, Amara. As she sticks her other lollipop to your head, she pulls your head down and goes to bite your head. So, Amara, I'm gonna need you to try to save against gingivitis.
Oh no, Amara is downed.
Yes, but you
Let's see.
need to make the save against the gingivitis.
Oh, okay. It's a con, right?
It is a Constitution saving throw. DC 14.
That's a bad roll.
Oh, no. Okay, here's your complication. Okay, so as she bites your head, there is an explosion of energy. Let me roll my d6. Okay, so everyone's going to move 30 feet in a random direction. I'm going to roll a d8. So 1, 2, 3. So everyone is going to move 30 feet to the right in a just randomly, just.
I don't think there's enough space.
So, you guys get thrown on top of the tent. She gets blown back as, like, the air from your air genasi wind just, like, blows her up.
Okay, the way you said that.
Was there a phrasing there?
A little bit of phrasing.
The air from your air genasi head? Oh, yeah, I hear it now. So if a character's destination or en route is blocked, he'll make a dexterity saving throw to avoid getting kerchunked. Okay, and this guy flies 30 feet as well.
Can you say it's one heck of a blowjob?
I would. So, Amara, you are poisoned with gingivitis. While suffering from gingivitis, the target is poisoned. While poisoned this way, you have bleeding gums, bad breath, and tooth plaque. You must repeat the saving throw every 24 hours that elapse. On a successful save, the disease ends. On a failed save, your hit point maximum is reduced by 1d8. You die if your hit point maximum is reduced to 0.
Should I roll
Alrighty.
a deck saving throw?
You will at the start of your turn.
Got it.
Okay, Luna, you can take over as everyone has just been blown 30 feet in a random direction because of Amara's windy explosion. You'd say she really broke the wind there.
Fart jokes. Love it.
Alright, now there's 2 people down. I think we're gonna have to change plans.
No. Same plan.
Nah.
Well, Pally's got that paladin shit.
Yeah.
So
I'll say.
Shouldn't
He could-
I know Amara was the one. Whatever.
Yeah, shouldn't Amara be here?
Yeah, because she gets blown 30 feet as well. I'll just drag and drop her. Boop.
She blew herself 30 feet as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Did you get your ribs removed, like Marilyn Manson?
I
Never
did.
mind.
I was born without him.
I will, before my turn, I will move Twinkie here, and then as an action, I will cast Curse Word through Twinkie on Pally. So just you also get to remove your less maximum hit points, whatever.
Oh, I get my max
for
back?
an hour. Yeah, only for an hour, because
Oh.
the effect is already on Pally.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I can stab this guy, but then as a bonus action, I'll have Twinkie stab the guy on the ground, so I have advantage.
Let's see.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
An 11 will miss the Quickling. Or the Lornling, I should say. It dodges out of the way.
Alright, that's fine. I will pass it to Scrack.
Alright, round 3 comes around, and we got Scrack.
I shoot Pally with my crossbow.
Yes.
No. So coin will give advantage again, and then I will shoot at our.
I would table talk and say ready that action so that she doesn't.
Right.
say anything.
I will ready to shoot at Salpig, as soon as the plan is commenced.
Good plan.
I like how you guys came up with a plan.
And then I'll pass back to Luna.
Alrighty.
I mean, it's not really a plan, it's just spells.
It's the perfect
Luna
plan.
will cast Flawed Reconstruction on Pally. Through Twinkie, nice. Let's see. Good rolls. That's decent.
Decent.
Ooh.
That's half my HP, yo. That's awesome. Close to it.
Wait, it gets healed that much, and the maximum hit points is reduced by the same amount?
Yes, but he has Curse Word on, so his maximum HP cannot be reduced.
Prepped it.
You
Prepped
still
it.
get those sweet ass scars though.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I
Which
will
for you, it's I
stab
suppose just like sewing marks.
Yeah.
You know, because
Basically,
Pally
yeah.
was super cute already, so let's go ahead and add some of them scars.
Your one eye dangles even lower.
Oh, it's perfect. Can I can lick it now, finally.
I will make Twinkie sting the guy on the ground again.
Yes, your
Alright.
fantasies of being a gecko are even closer to being fulfilled.
It's such a.
Yeah, that's at 19. Nice.
A 19 hits for 12. The Quickling is bloodied.
I'm unconscious again. Nice.
Ha!
This guy is incapacitated.
Nice.
And since he cannot steal, I will pass it to Pally.
Yes. Alright, I'll use half of my speed to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
I will shimmy, and I will lay on hands my good friend Windy. Let's do.
Because we know Wendy's has the best fries.
That's true. That's true. I'll give you a baconator. Let's do 10. I'm gonna give you 10. 'Cause 5 to get rid of your poison and 5 to bring you up.
Oh, damn. You get rid of her gingivitis?
Yep. I believe so. Yep. 1 disease or poison.
Wow, didn't know you were a dentist.
Look at my teeth. How do I make this? Control Z? Is that no? That's not that one.
Yep.
Why do I now
let's
see
see.
paladins
There we
as
go.
being the dentists of the D&D world?
Hi guys. All right.
New character goal. Andronicus is gonna open a dentist office after.
I rise.
Oh, and yeah, you're still, I guess, no, you would, I was gonna say that your grapple was broken by you guys flying through the air with your wind explosion.
Just don't trust Beans and Frank's day.
Sure.
All right. That is all that I have. I will pass to Amara.
I will use my last key point. And I am going to attack.
You will stand up first. Right?
I do not think that hits.
An 11. As you go to punch, she parries with one of her lollipops.
It is time for filling of blows. I don't think that hits either.
A 14 does hit Sow Pig.
Is Scrack attacking now?
Absolutely.
The 10 misses.
You can succeed at a cost.
Yeah, but what about that 8? Oh wait, it was
yes,
advantage. Never mind.
Your attack was at advantage, so it's a 17? Because of the coin? Or would
Yeah,
have,
yeah, it should have. Yeah.
It would have timed. Yep.
Alright. It looks like Sow Pig is getting filled with crossbow bolts. She's getting beaten to a pulp by Amara. She's still standing, but you can see her knees are starting to shake.
Listen, actually, question. Is it possible for me to roll to intimidate at the moment?
An intimidation check in combat would take your action.
Got it. Understood. But can I just have a free action to speak?
Yes.
Listen, either I'm getting my eyes back, or I'm taking what I presume are yours.
The only way you're getting your eyes back is if you take them from my boss. And they're not giving people.
I'll just take yours then.
She
I don't
looks
really
at
know
you.
if they're just exchangeable like that. Would that work?
Everyone looks at the Naruto world and how they could take out each other's eyes and just put them in. Maybe?
You can do it with mine.
That's fair.
If you had to pick one of your 3 eyes to keep, which one would you want to keep?
The yellow one.
The middle one.
Ah, your 3rd eye. That
That's
makes
right.
sense.
Pally is a real jumper sort of guy, so I could see him keeping his 3rd eye.
That was a third
I
eye blind
suppose
jump.
it is time to pass.
Yes, it is. Who would you like to pass to? I'm just kidding. Sow Pig is gonna steal.
Oof.
Let's see if she gets her horrid scream back. She does not.
Why don't
Okay,
you
she's
pick
in
on
a-
somebody your own size?
She looks at you and she says, "Why don't you suck on my lollipop?" She targets you.
Because I'll take you to the candy shop.
Hey, that. Oh no, wait. Does she still have advantage?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
No, she hasn't.
Yay.
One random combatant besides you may roll for a boon or gain a fortune token. So I would like all of the PCs to roll a d20. Highest one is gonna get the boon. Up. Up.
There's a tie.
Okay, Goosey and Nox.
Give it to Goosey.
Okay, Goosey, you're gonna get a boon.
Yay!
Let's see what you get here. I need to update my tables. I'm still on V3. Gain an inspiration dice as if you a bard of your level. So you have a second bardic inspiration dice.
This one does not
Yeah.
expire in this session, though.
Oh, there we go. Now you have 2. Yeah, this one wouldn't. So you got 2 of those bad boys. Okay, so she misses on her first shot. And she looks at you, growls, and goes for a second with her lollipop bop.
Yep, that one
That's a
hits.
Okay, and now she has Pally grappled with her sticky, icky lollipop.
I just start grinding on her while I'm dancing.
Smack that, smack that, till you get so smack that.
And she looks at you disgusted. How dare you? And then she'll pass to her detached shadow. The detached shadow begins to move.
I can't see anybody over here, by the way.
Yeah, they're all on top of a building.
No, I mean there's like darkness all in that area.
If you click, if you unselect your character, you should be able to see it. Or at least that's what we were able to do.
Yep. Okay, you're good.
Okay. The detached shadow will sneak up on you, Fier, like Jason Momoa. Try to strike you.
Ooh, that makes you what, Henry Cavill?
I don't know if I'm gonna do anything if Jason Momoa's sneaking up on me.
I know, right? I wouldn't either. I'd be arching.
I'm just gonna kind of sit
I
there,
don't know. I'd be arching my back a little bit if I were you.
right?
Did we just learn who your hall pass is?
Jason Momoa is pretty nice.
Yeah,
But,
Jason Momoa is my hall
favorite
pass.
has always been Matthew Lillard.
Ew.
No, for real.
I mean, like 20 years ago, maybe.
Nah, he's still the coolest dude.
We met him at Gen Con. He's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Lifetime Dream.
Oh,
I got to
no.
meet Matthew Lillard
Yeah,
at
he's a
Gen
cool
Con.
dude, but he could play Leatherface without any makeup. Is all I'm saying.
Oh no, not even. That's like the nicest dude in the whole wide
Yeah,
world.
no, I think he's cool as shit. But
I liked him in 13 Ghosts.
I liked him in Scream when he's like, "A twist! It's gonna kill ya!"
I liked him in Scooby Doo.
Okay, so
He
this
didn't go good in Without a Paddle. Like,
Yes.
I love Dax Shepard and Seth Green too. That was an amazing movie.
Seconded.
I like it. I also like that this shadow cannot hit Fier. This is the second attempt. No dice. Unfortunately enough, the shadow, that's all they've got. The nonchalant quickling will go. And it is incapacitated. Incapacitated. As it goes to pass to Fier Hops, Sow Pig will go. Sow Pig will use her Giphy multi-attack. And she's gonna lollipop bop you again there, Pally.
Yeah, lollipop bop.
Yep.
And stick her other lollipop onto your head.
Wow, you have 1 HP.
And she is gonna bite you, or go for a bite again.
Yep.
Jesus.
She's like, guys, get it together. And she just bites you on the face. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw against gingivitis? Alright, you are poisoned. I thought you were about to get a boon after getting knocked unconscious.
Oh, I have advantage on con saves.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so because I don't want gingivitis. All right, that's fair.
So you get gingivitis, and you are poisoned, which gives you disadvantage to, I believe, saving throws. Or just attack rolls and ability checks, excuse me.
Yep.
Alright, she passes to Athru.
All
What
right.
about Fier?
Oh, Pierre, excuse me. Why did you get deactivated?
You did it.
Because she arched her back for Jason Momoa.
Wow.
Gotta throw in a celebratory whoop for that.
I have a feeling
Nathan,
Sibo's
I
gonna
hope that
get
you guys
smited.
never meet Jason Momoa at like a Comic-Con or something.
I just hope that none of my 6th graders ever watch these streams.
Don't worry, nobody watches these streams. I've been checking.
I think it's hilarious that anytime a couple gets a picture with Jason Momoa, he's always like pushing the guy out of the
Out of the
picture.
way, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Mm.
So Aquaman is my favorite DC superhero.
Yeah.
So you're saying that you're gonna push Goosey out of the way?
Only if he's dressed up as Aquaman.
I mean, I think I'm close enough to Aquaman. I mean,
I mean, I now know
I study
why.
marine biology. I talk to
I would
fish
want
plenty.
Jason and I to hold Nathan up in both of our arms like he was planking. And I would want us to take a picture that way.
I now know where the inspiration for Andronicus came from.
I'm really certain my mother has the same fantasies.
You guys must love Philippines then.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fier, I believe you're gonna go here. Show us what you got as you're drooling over a bearded man you see in the sky.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use another DM inspiration to roll with advantage, and I'm just gonna throw another chromatic orb at our shadow friend.
Okay. A 14 will hit. And what is the damage type?
That's
I'm just
a little
gonna
damage.
open that picture, leave it up in the corner for inspiration.
His hair just looks really funny to me. I have the same exact hair as him. It's very uncomfortable. It's like I'm looking at a male version of myself.
The question is, do you guys have the same abs?
I
No,
used
that's
to.
not
I
the
used to.
question. The question is, do you have the same tattoos?
I mean, fun
I thought
fact.
that was makeup for the movie.
Fun fact, guys. Jason Momoa and I weigh the same amount, so we're basically twins.
Did you know? Did you know that The Rock weighs 260 pounds? But
yeah.
if he went to the moon, he would only weigh 43.
I could not hear that.
He weighs 260, so what?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He weighs 260 pounds, but if he went to the moon, he would only weigh 43 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd be like, what, like a sixth of his weight on the moon?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's what my 6th graders learned today.
Also, The Rock and I weigh the same amount, so we're practically twins as well.
So triplets.
Yeah, we're triplets, basically. I carry my weight a little bit lower, though. Just a tad.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be taking the damage.
Just like Sibo does.
Yes, he just like Siva does, yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and say... Let's do acid damage this time.
All the Momoa talk has killed the GM.
Yes. Yeah,
Maybe Jason Momoa will be our new GM.
yeah. He's kicking his wife out of the room because she keeps coming in to talk.
She wants to look at that sweet, sweet Momoa.
Oh, look, it's the fourth of the.
Hey, look, it's discount Momoa.
Okay.
That's the
so,
wish Momoa.
Yes.
So, Miss Fier, what damage type did you have for us for this? For
We're
this
going
shadow?
acid.
Okay.
Acid.
The power of LSD in the palm of your hands. And as you hit them with an acid ball, you discover that this creature is resistant to acid damage.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, Fier, refund yourself some hit points there. Somehow you got 10 points taken off of you as well. But Fier, after hitting the creature with 10 points of acid damage, what do you do?
With a smile on my face, I say, well, I still have 2 more first level spell slots, so we'll keep trying this shit.
And
then
who
I
do
pass
you?
it to, looks like Afru.
Alright. So
Alright,
first
Afru.
we're going to use our bonus action to gain back some hit points. I forgot, being a moon druid, I have this ability.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I will spend my other second level spell to get 2d8 hit points back.
And this is where it can feel like it's impossible to get moon druids down. They just keep pumping, pumping, and pumping up.
Alright, and we'll see this wolf kind of stalk around. And this immense shadow appears behind a pig sow. And we'll let a blood-curdling howl as I use my feature of Cull the Herd.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Succeed in a DC 13 Charisma saving throw.
Oh no! Okay, let's get that boon there for Sow Pig. Alright, they get advantage to the next one they make. She looks at you, narrows her eyes in defiance.
And unfortunately, that's about all I can do.
Okay,
Since I didn't damage her,
yeah, you still
that's
control
somebody else.
initiative.
Start of the new round, we will pass to Scrat.
Fantastic. Look, Pally's knocked out again. Shoot him with my cross.
And poisoned.
Yeah. All right. Oh shit.
I did.
The side effect of
I'll
gingivitis.
say, coin, go, and he'll give me advantage on my next attack again. And then I'll hold an attack on Sow Pig until just before someone else attacks Sow Pig. And then I will pass my turn to Amara. I mean Luna.
Oh, okay.
So I can pick this
Ouch.
guy up again. Then I'll pass it to you. Yeah, let's just do the old floor reconstruction on Pally.
More stitches!
Luna's gonna be like, why do you keep ripping apart? Don't move!
It's the seams. Somebody just didn't put the seams together right.
Damn, that's bad. Better than nothing.
I want to make some sort of snitches get stitches joke, but I can't think of anything clever enough.
Do I still have Curse Ward on, or is that a one-time? Okay, good. Just double check.
No, that's lasts 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay, all right.
You could say he reaps what he sows.
Sows.
Mm.
Oh, that's good.
Atheru, take a point of DM inspiration for that amazing pun.
And then I will bonus action sting the pig, so Scrag can shoot her too, I guess.
Alright, let's see the sting.
Alright, so there's my roll with advantage.
Wow.
Okay, so as the sting falls close, as the crossbow bolt hits before the sting can make contact, Scrack, how do you kill Sow Pig?
It just like passes all the way through her throat, and she's just silently gagging. When the sting hits her, it does something like fantastic, and it looks super cinematic. But nobody else but Scrack with his 20 intelligence and like 23 passive insight or whatever it is, knows that what actually killed her was the arrow. Said it looks like Luna did all the work.
So yeah, as your arrow passes through Sow Pig's throat, she falls to the ground gurgling, foaming, and dead.
Alright, someone give me her eyes.
We've got to finish off these other two first, I believe.
Of course, of course. I knew that there was others.
Yeah, of course, Andronicus. We'll get right to that. I mean, Scrack.
Yeah, doesn't Scrack sound like this? Like that famous French accent that disappeared from that one game.
Alright, then Twinkie will have to sting the corpse, and I will pass it to Amara.
Sacre bleu.
Amara has no idea that the others are around or where they are. Can she hear them?
You can
Not
hear the
this
shadow going, ooh, and then you can hear the Lone Lane snoring because it's asleep.
Alright, Amara's gonna go over to the shadow.
Ow.
Like walk right up to it, like stomping her feet. And I'm going to roll for intimidation using the inspiration from earlier today. And that should give me advantage, but Amara is not the most charismatic person, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. Okay, you try to intimidate this creature, but as you stare into its eyes, you realize that this creature is a living embodiment of undeath and is immune to being frightened.
Oh, damn.
It probably would also help if you weren't staring in this direction.
Yeah, she's not even staring at the creature. She's like looking off to the side. In the not even the general direction.
So as you stare into blackness, both literal and metaphorical, the creature has no soul, has no heart. It does not have emotions. It cannot feel fear.
Yeah, but fear's right here.
Also, it can't feel fear because it can't hit her.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, and I'm not touching it.
We'll see. Amara,
That's why I
anything
can't feel
else?
fear.
Oh, Amara doesn't really have anything else because she used all her key points. So that is all for now.
Mhm.
Let's see, who do I pass to? Who can I pass to?
Do Pally.
Pally.
Let's do
Pass it to
this.
Pally.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down again. I'm gonna stand up and walk over here and hit the bee with my club. Yay!
Your club harmlessly passes through the shadow's body.
All right. I need a moment to think.
Whenever you cast the spell, I think of that song by like the Four Not Belongs when they talk about stepping outside and they take a deep breath and they get real high.
Yep.
That's all I could think about when you do this.
That's
this,
what I'm
spell
doing.
here.
Deep breath.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do an intelligence check during this moment of thought to find out, is there anything, would I know anything that this is not immune to, or...
Absolutely. Give me an intelligence check.
It's going to be great, guys.
We believe in you, Pally.
It's I'm poisoned, so I have disadvantage. Hey.
Oh, that works too. Double 15's not terrible.
So you know that this creature hates sunlight and all things holy.
I smile at it.
And then I'll pass to... I will share this information and pass to Athru. Sorry, did I cut out?
Nope, I heard you.
Okay, good.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, pass to Athru.
Oh, okay.
And this thing hates sunny dispositions and happiness.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really Dementor.
Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Licorice. Anybody got any licorice?
All right. We are going to bonus section. Okay, I only have so many bonus actions. Damn it! All right, we are going to walk over here in wolf form.
Over the fire. Nice.
And then drop wolf form right here.
It like it's hot.
Give a
Things back
DM
to
inspiration for anyone who would like to do the Pharrell part from Drop It Like It's Hot right now.
I don't remember the Pharrell part.
Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a roommate.
That's all. That's the only Pharrell song I know.
Yeah, same, I think.
I don't know anything about Drop It Like It's Hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
So, could you delete the wolf and make Athru visible again? Please?
Yes.
All right, and then we are going to cast Primal Savagery.
Yeah.
I scratch at her face.
Okay, a 16 hits for 1 damage.
1 acid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You see that she is resistant to your acid damage, but she can't reduce 1 any lower.
The math just doesn't work.
Haha!
We found your weakness. You cannot divide by 0.
Okay, as you stick her with your acidic claws, do you got anything else for us?
I'll just tell it to slink back to the shadows.
It looks at you, and it says, I take that offensively. And it's going to target Amara.
Pick
Amara,
on somebody your own size.
She says, I am. Now that I have your eyes, how about I take something else? And Amara, your strength score is reduced by 2.
You can take something I didn't have in the first place. Amara flexes her 6 strength score.
Yes.
So you take
You're
4 points of necrotic.
Stupid shadow.
And she kind of sucks your strength score down. As she does so, she will pass to Fier.
Prismeer is going to. Oh, to hell with it. We'll go ahead and cast Chromatic Orb again.
All right, we'll see. We know 2 types this creature is resistant to.
Ooh, can we do fire now?
Let's see if this bad boy hits. Okay, a 20 does hit.
Okay, I didn't use DM Inspiration, so that would have been at disadvantage.
Oh no, so it's an 8.
However, I can add one of my Faxpiration die to that, hopefully, and hope that it's high.
Okay, give me that D6.
And then succeed at a cost.
That's true.
Yes, the most addicting mechanic ever.
Yes. Nope, probably not.
Or never mind.
So you're at a 9, so you are very close to hitting.
Do it, Mrs. J.
Okay, since you said it, you must. You gain a level of exhaustion, and I need you to re-roll the damage.
Good job, Mrs. J.
That's fine. I can take it away on a short rest.
Nice. Hey.
Okay, so 11. Okay, and what is the damage type?
I think she said fire, right?
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be fire.
All right, you have discovered that this creature is resistant to fire.
It's gonna be radiant is the only thing that's not, probably.
Yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
have it as.
Pally looks at his spell slots.
All right, Fier, what do you got for us? Anything with your bonus action?
Looks like our frog-looking dude is the only guy left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lordly?
You have little Lordling?
Lorn?
Because you know what he's going to do. He's going to take the initiative and just pass it right back to that little shadow.
He can try.
Not if I steal it.
Exactly.
So you guys passed the Quickling, and then round 5 starts. He goes to pass to the shadow, but someone's going to interrupt.
Just like stealing candy from a baby, Luna's gonna steal.
That's fair.
Yes. Shit, I don't have spell slots. Let's move Twinkie. He can fly. She can fly, so she can move just right behind the shadow. And damn, I can ready an attack because ordering Twinkie to attack it's a reaction, so Twinkie has to attack. So first of all, I will Luna will throw a card at the shadow.
Yeah.
Because I don't have anything else.
Oh, you should totally target the shadow, because I believe I've set up an automated animation for it.
Let's see.
Oh.
Let's see, a
That's
9
though.
is very close to hitting.
Do it.
No, I will.
Ah!
Do it.
No, I will bonus action sting the shadow now.
A 12 hits.
Nice.
Nice. Can it become poisoned though?
Can it become poisoned? As you try to poison it, you discover that this creature does not need to roll a con saved, because you cannot poison a shadow.
It is immune to poison like half of the monsters in the PHP.
It does take half damage from piercing, and it is bloodied.
Right, now we can take the initiative.
Alright, it is going to steal after being damaged. I had to wait to see if anyone was going to steal. Okay, it looks around and it barks at you all. Blah! And it will try to strength drain Amara one more time. Oof, Amara. It looked like it got you there. It reduces your strength to 4.
By 4. I think she's unconscious.
See, that's a 0 now.
Well, it reduced it by 2 the first time, right? And then 4 more. So is it reduced to 2 at this point?
Oh yeah,
It is.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Amara's going to rip off her gloves. You are not stopping me. It's like what strength 2? It's like as strong as a crab, right?
Yeah, strength 2. That's pretty bad.
Like a stiff wind,
Yeah,
I imagine.
yeah, you're almost like a SIBO in the middle of the Cerulean Sea.
Oh no.
Yeah, use your light hammer.
Yes.
So, you get dropped to 0 HP, and then your strength reduces to 2.
Alright.
And the shadow will go ahead and pass to Pally.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do the moment to think first. No, I'm kidding. Club it. Let's go clubbing, baby. I'm gonna.
17 will hit.
I would like to smite.
All right.
You're
give
using
me-
the same tactic. 1 damage.
Now, if you target this creature and smite, something should happen.
Yes, let me.
Would you not have a positive strength modifier?
Shut your mouth.
I fucking piece of shit waste paladin. A real paladin would let the warlock do the tank.
Exactly. All right,
A real paladin is the warlock.
That's true.
Oh, that also works because you're celestial warlock.
So this creature is an undead. So that's a total of 18 damage, doubled to 36. How does it-
Undead, you get to roll another D8, right?
That's already.
Yeah, he
rolled.
did. It rolled 2d8.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So that's doubled to 36 points of damage. Pally, how do you kill this shadow?
I actually I swing. I bring it up. I swing down. I actually miss, and when I go to pick it back up, it hits her in the knee, and it's just like the most like awful, weak looking swing and hit, complete accidental, and I just kind of look up and go, ooh.
As you does so, the creature is dematerialized.
You gotta add that. You gotta add that. Oh, like, oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Just bumped into you.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, the Midwestern. Oh.
And you?
Well, sorry about that there.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, I did
I'm
that
so
the other day
sorry.
after I bumped into a trash can, and I felt like an idiot. I was like, this thing doesn't have feelings. What's wrong with me?
And it was like, no
Ali
problem.
needs to be Minnesotan now, like.
Yeah, that's no problem there. I can do that.
But also while still being high pitched.
Oh yeah, I can do that too. That's not a problem.
That was silly. All right, Pally. You're still poisoned with gingivitis. You just killed that shadow. What do you do next?
That's a good question. I need a moment to think.
I'll pass the scrack.
Best cantrip ever.
Yeah, I'll pass the scrack.
Scrack, there is a unconscious Lauren on the ground, a dematerialized shadow, and a dead ghoul.
I guess I take one step forward and I say, I have my point my crossbow down on him. It's just not your day. And I guess I shoot the unconscious. You said or incapacitated.
Oh, fire.
Magic damage can't be done legal.
Quarterstaff, I can walk up and poke him in the head.
Let me check my inventory. I don't think I have rope, so I will not do that. I will hold an action to attack him if he looks like he's going to try to get up or run away or anything like that. And then I will pass to Fear and say, we need to tie this guy up or something. We need to find out stuff about him.
I've got some rope.
Okay, Andronicus.
Yeah.
Listen, this isn't my greatest voice of all time. That one belongs to Snips, my nature cleric goblin.
Can you give us a demonstration of the voice, please?
It takes me a minute to get into it, so no, not right now. But basically, just imagine a really stupid, higher-pitched Morty.
I walk over to our
So you're saying
buddy
you
and
talk
tie him
just
up
like
with the
me,
rope
huh?
ran.
Yeah, indistinguishable from Orf's regular voice.
So you're gonna go tie him up?
Yeah, I have rope. I'm gonna go ahead and walk over there and use some of my rope to tie him up.
All right, give me a sleight of hand check.
I'm good at those.
Depending on what part of him you tie up, it would be a sleight of gland check. Okay, he is tied up.
Fantastic. I feel like he's like a fucking quickling thing, right? I feel like being tied up isn't going to be like a huge problem for him, but
I also hold a dagger to his throat.
Well, if you guys feel comfortable and you guys are all gonna stand around him with weapons akimbo, we can end combat.
Yes.
yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay, we will end combat, and I don't believe he will wake up for
Like
at least
1d4 hours, yeah.
No, one minute. If you're not knocking him out. The
Yeah,
pulse
that's
will
true.
not
That's true. We
last
didn't
1
knock him
minute.
out, so it's just whatever the duration of the spell is.
I'll have that on my weapon ready to go.
Good old
Oh no, it is
Shilawag.
1 hour. It's gonna be unconscious for
Yeah,
1
no,
hour.
but
I mean, you
no,
can slap
yeah,
him
slap
awake.
him awake, yeah.
So he's unconscious. As you guys are standing there, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light approach and say, What? What just happened?
This
We,
isn't all the fight.
Sounds to me like we saved your ass. That's what happened.
Well, today you have, but when wind of this outcome crosses the hourglass coven's ears and eyes, well, our goose might just be cooked.
You didn't do anything wrong. They started the fight.
Yes, hags have a strange way of bending the truth in their mind. These three are their coven thieves.
I'm sorry, did you say hags? What did you all do to get mixed up with such a group?
Well, we're not proud of this. We sort of made an arrangement with them. Mr. Witch and I aren't the original owners of this carnival.
The Witchlight Carnival.
They look at each other and look at you, and at the same time they say, they're stage names.
You made up your name after you acquired the carnival so that the name would still make sense?
They look at you and they say, semantics here, semantics. But we thought that
Why didn't you just change the name of the carnival?
no one's going to want to go to the Crumple Carnival.
Yeah, come on, Scrack. There's semen ticks. Okay, semen ticks.
Or the Umbrage
no,
Carnival.
no.
Let alone the Crumple Umbrage Carnival.
Why not Crumbridge Carnival? It sounds fun, like there's baked goods.
But is that more fun than the Witchlight Carnival?
I mean, witch kind of has a bad connotation normally.
Hey!
Hey, I'm not saying. Look, just because you don't agree with stereotypes doesn't mean they're not still there.
I mean, it could have been flipped around like Light Witch, like Diet Witch.
It probably just has
Sparkling witch or something.
Sparkling Witch, yeah. Crystal Clear Witch.
It really just has more to do with the history.
Witch
than
Zero.
associated with the name.
That's true. Witchlight 10.
The two owners
Witchlight
look
Clear.
Witchlight Blue?
Witchlight Livewire.
Real
Witchlight,
talk,
code red.
one of my coworkers is addicted to Mountain Dew. She drinks 3 a day while we're at work.
Could be
Nice.
worse. Could be 4.
Or I thought you were going to say it could be worse. Could be heroin.
No, that
Both
would,
are true.
That would be better, actually.
So, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light look to you all, and they look concerned about what has just happened.
So, how long do you think before these hags track us down? Hey, I finally got the voice.
I think it would be the best for you all to go on the offensive here. Especially if...
Now, wait, okay, wait a minute. You're just sending us after your enemies at this point. What? No, why do... You're the ones that got us into this mess. We at least better get something out of it.
Well, you were asking us about her missing eyes, her missing height. I'm guessing why you kind of look like a rat frog baby.
Look, these fingers, this webbing, it doesn't give me a like statistical bonus to swimming, but it feels like I can swim better.
Well, if you all want to know where those things are and find them and, well, really you've all put a target on your own backs as well. We're gonna have to show you how to cross over.
John Edwards?
Into Prismeer.
Oh.
Prismeer, what's that?
It's a domain of delight. It's the Feywild.
Marty, we have to go back to the Feywild.
Are you all ready to go?
I could do with a long rest.
Oh,
Yeah,
you,
I'm pretty tired.
I'm a little worn out.
you want to sleep first?
It probably wouldn't do us any harm to get a sleep out of the way first.
Well, we could allow you to rest here for the day before we are off to our next location. And then I'll show you how to go through the looking glass.
Thank you, Mr. Carney.
Ather's gonna say, huh, no, tree portal this time. Okay.
Yes, no tree.
That's how I found my way there last time.
Same.
You'll be traveling through the Hall of Illusions.
Wait, weren't we there already?
That's what we
Are
saw.
you telling me that we could have just stumbled into the Feywild when we were going through your Hall of Illusions?
They say, isn't your friend knocked out over there?
Oh, right. No. By this point, she's either saved or died.
Yeah, I would have. I cast Cure Wounds on her. We're gonna get a long rest. Pachinga, Pachinga. 8.
Kerchow.
Yeah, welcome to the subpar paladin healing.
So the two elves look at one another and say, if you aren't willing and ready to travel to the Feywild, you can stay here with us, but I think it is best for you all to go.
I think we'll take a night's rest and then it'll head on over. I'm gonna lead Amara over to Sowpig. I mean, if you really want to try this eye thing, here she is.
I need
I don't
those eyes.
It'll work, but here you
Amara
go.
is going to try and take off the mask first.
You can remove the mask.
She's going to feel around the face for the eyes.
You find 2 eyeballs.
Amara is going to dig her thumbs into it and try and use her fingers to cut the optic nerves out and pull the eyes from their sockets.
Scrack's gonna walk away gagging, saying, contrary to popular belief, rats are pretty clean creatures.
Give me a medicine check as you're trying to pull her eyeballs out cleanly.
I feel like
I think
they
this
should
would be a
come out with an
disadvantage
audible
considering
cough.
that she is doing this blind.
I agree.
I was gonna help, but I'm not gonna be any help with this.
So, you manage to pull one of her eyeballs out, but as you're pulling the second out, you crush it in your hand like a gusher.
Oh.
That's delicious.
Amara is going to victoriously hold up one of the eyeballs and then hold out the slimy crushed eyeball hand and say, "Could I please have a jar?"
The bugbear that was hiding underneath the caravan approaches and says, I don't have a jar, but I do have a small little canvas bag you can have.
I've got this unicorn horn filled with candy. You could dump the candy out, I suppose.
Can we take the canvas bag and fill it with candy and then use the unicorn horn to store my eyeballs?
Brilliant. You're nothing if not a problem solver.
Thank you, thank you. Amara is going to not take the unicorn horn immediately because she cannot navigate to the canvas bag reliably.
Pally will help.
All right, the candy exchange will happen, and then Amara will happily fill the unicorn horn with her first eyeball.
Okay, you have put 1 ghoul eyeball into your unicorn horn.
Thank you, thank you. I'm thinking of making this a habit. I mean, you go around with a jar full of eyeballs and then people will take you seriously.
You're not wrong.
Mr. Witch and Mr. Light look terrified.
I heard a story once about a group that carried a jar of eyeballs around with them for almost their whole time together. Nothing really ever came of it, if I remember correctly.
Well, obviously they don't know how to use an eyeball.
Sometimes you all frighten me.
I better be. You know what? Amar's going to take her teeth as well.
I just pat Ather on the back and I say, that's fair. And then I go and lay down for a long rest.
Would you all like to sit around the fire and listen to some songs here sung by our one Mr. Durlagron?
Yep.
As long as I can long rest, sure.
Well, Durlagron will invite you all to sit around the fire, and he will sing you the songs of his people. The displacer beats.
Displacer beats.
Mr.
Ah.
Durlin, since you let me ride your back when I was younger, and I'm still kind of small, can I take a nap on your back?
Of course, there, little Fier.
Thank you.
Though I will say, it was kind of impressive watching you all take out those thieves. We're
Yep.
not fighters. Otherwise, we would have tried ourselves, but I'm sure that cell pig would have clocked me one good with those lollipops.
Yeah, they were rough. I did a move that I called a yo-yo, where I go down and back up and down and back up over and over again.
I saw your stuffing get ripped out quite a few times.
Yep, it's all for show. I don't need it.
Oh, that's convenient. If someone ripped my organs out over and over, I don't think I would feel very good.
You have to poop too.
Right. You know,
Ladies and gentlemen, your monarch.
I've heard of other monarchs that claim to not have to poop.
Oh?
Yeah.
I heard there's a spell for that.
Oh, what is it? What's that spell called? Does it make you poop?
I don't know, I think it teleports it away. Directly out of your intestines as well. Speaking of which, I need a new scarf. Should I go take the ghoul's intestines?
Oh no, this is really gruesome. And you guys see Durlagron run over and start throwing up.
Amara, I know you don't have to look at it, but we all do, so please stop.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Damn.
I'm kidding. If you don't want to see it, I won't do it. But understand, I don't know what it looks like. I just know how it feels.
So as we get this vignette, this slice of life of you guys sitting around the fire with the carnival owners and the witchlight hands, does any of your characters have anything to say to one another or an interaction before we cut to end of the long rest?
I'm gonna say to Amara, well, remember when we were kids and there was a caterpillar and you squished it and stretched it out a bit by accident when you're fishing? Knowing she had
Vaguely.
eyesight back then. Well, it looks 5 times worse than that.
But I ate the caterpillar afterwards. It wasn't that bad looking. In fact, they're making it appealing to commit cannibalism. That's even worse.
Cannibalism would be if you were a bug.
No. I mean, as in you're making the eating the intestines thing sound good.
Well, technically it's not the same species as you, so it wouldn't be cannibalism.
I thought it was like if you eat another humanoid, it was cannibalism. Or am I mistaken?
Depends on the person you ask.
So, if Luna ate me, that wouldn't be cannibalism.
No, but eating of other sentient creatures is usually frowned upon. That's where people usually draw the line morally.
I don't
Why
know.
would I eat you?
Is it immoral to eat the bottom half of a centaur?
If it's still attached to the upper part, then yes.
Let's just say you rip the leg off of a centaur. Is
Especially
it
if it's
moral
alive.
to eat the leg?
Probably.
Glad we've gotten that out of the way. That is a huge burden off of my chest.
No problem.
I absolutely have never eaten centaur before. Nope. Not once in my life.
What's really tricky is in the Feywild, a lot of things have intelligence. They're sentient. So, you gotta watch out.
Can't you get attacked for no reason? And by no reason, I mean eating a leaf.
If that leaf didn't belong to you, and was special to somebody else, yes.
Oh.
There's a little guy in here.
Aww.
Definitely recognize that sound.
So we get this vignette of you guys speaking to the, what would you say, morality of eating other humanoids. And at the end of this conversation, at the end of the day, because this was happening right around dawn, so right about dusk, when you guys have recovered from your wounds, from your fight with the Witchlight Coven, or excuse me, the Hourglass Coven thieves, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light instruct you that it is time to head to the Hall of Illusions, as they need to begin packing up the carnival to head to its next location.
Before that, could I make a Arcana or whatever check on any knowledge on the Coven?
Sure. You can give me an Arcana check to see if you might have heard of them before.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I have using my bardic lore.
So, result the check is your total had been a 20. Damn! That's like a legend lore there.
I've got this as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a if I'm able to, investigation type check, searching for the same sorts of information.
I've got this as well.
Nice.
Unarmed strike. Okay, so yeah, definitely give me an investigation check. Hey, buddy. So, Scrack and Luna, you guys put your heads together and figuring out different aspects of the information. Luna, whether you share this or not, your time training as a witch, you learned a lot of Baba Yaga. Well, you learned that Baba Yaga often adopted children, often adopted hags. You've heard that this Hourglass Coven is a group of hags that were daughters of Baba Yaga.
I will share it, yes.
Mm-hmm. You know that they call themselves the Hourglass Coven because they are devoted to the theme of time. One reflects the past, another reflects the present, and a third reflects the future.
That's cool.
You just kicked their butt. Never mind.
Scrack, with your background and investigation, you know that these hags are utter wickedness distilled into corporeal forms. They are evil beyond compare. So there is no mixing words with these three. You also know that as a hag coven, they are the strongest when they are together. So if you are to do battle with them or to interact with them, it would be the best to isolate them.
All right, everybody. So these hags, we're gonna want to fight them alone. When they're together, it'd be a whole big bother.
Doesn't that apply to any group of people?
An especially big bother in this case.
Understood.
I don't know if I could take them all by myself, though.
Well, Pally, that's just something we're gonna have to risk, now ain't it?
Yeah,
I believe in you.
me too. Except I don't.
And Pally, for your unarmed strike, no, I'm just kidding. But that's what you guys kind of know about the coven. Well, if that was the only information you guys wanted to gather, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light will escort you all towards the Hall of Illusions.
Yup.
As they are walking through the Hall of Illusions with you all see that the two elves are reflected back not as their adult selves, but as gloomy Shatterkai children, with your own youthful reflections falling behind, except for Pally, of course.
Yep. A handsome boy.
Soon they call you all to a halt. This mirror reflects everyone's true age. Mr. Witch addresses you all. Everything you seek and more lies beyond this mirror. If you mean to step through, then stand in front of the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there. Wander yonder, show me where.
Hither, thither, there, and there. Wander yonder, here and there. I don't think I said it right.
As you repeat those words, Pally, let me show you guys a handout. You guys all see the handout here?
Yep.
Very nice.
You see the portal come to life.
Mr. Witch giving me some bad vibes here.
Right?
They both are a little funky fresh. Mr. Witch will say, if you did have something stolen or robbed from you, whatever stolen always finds its way in Prismeer. This mirror is a one-way portal. Once you arrive in Prismeer, you'll have to find your own way back.
We've done it once. We can do it again.
Took me almost a decade to find my way back the first time. I don't know if I'm willing to risk another 10 years lost in the Feywild. But I suppose otherwise they'll just come after us here, so I might as well.
So as you all go to depart, who goes through first?
Pally.
Pally goes through first.
Yep.
Who goes through second?
I chase after Pally and I do a cannonball through the mirror.
Okay, so we see Fier cannonball through. Who goes through third?
I'll go through after him.
Okay. Who is the fourth through the portal?
I guess Amara will trip and fall into it.
That's right. Jeez.
Oh, I thought we would just all go through and then it would like smash cut back to Amara still in the tent, like
Yeah.
arms deep in someone's intestines.
Ew!
You know, that's what Amara is doing. Amara found another random corpse, and she is like she's shoulder deep in that chest cavity right now. She is
Amara-
fiddling around with the gallbladder.
She's become an autonomist instead of an adventurer. So who is the next person through? Is it Athru or Luna?
Luna, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go?
Yes, go.
All right.
Luna, as they watch Athru go through, they put their hand on your shoulder and say, "We're sorry that we tricked you. They're all dead now." No, we're just kidding. No, one final piece of information for you. Mind the rule of 3. Future, present, and past. Mr. Light looks to you and says, "Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last." And they smile to you.
Ooh. Luna will smile back and handle them a piece of paper. The piece of paper has instructions on how to take care of Donkey and the wagon.
They say, "Oh, do you not want to take that with you?"
How am I gonna fit a wagon through a mirror?
They say, "Well, we've seen bigger things go through." And Mr. Light says, "Like Mr. Witch's ass."
Alright. Bring it in then.
And Burley will bring in your donkey and your your wagon. And do you choose to ride it through the portal?
Yes. And run over everyone else on the other side.
Yeah, we're all just standing like right next to it, waiting for you to come through.
As you go through the portal, that is where we will end the session for tonight, and we will find out next time what happens to you all as you guys pass through the portal into Prismeer. As you all pass through the portal, you guys have gained experience enough to go up 1 level.
Oh, yeah.
And you have now left the prime material plane. Oof. Oof. I am excited, you all.
Woof woof.
So would seeing a Shadow Arkai in the in the Feywild be as weird as seeing an Eladrin in the Shadowfell?
Yeah, I guess so, because they're mirror images of one another. A dark reflection.
So does this mean the biggest thing to go through the portal is now Luna's ass?
I mean, technically the wagon's probably
That's,
bigger than the
yeah,
donkey,
That
but
ruins the joke, though. So.
I am a big ass.
Do we see Luna from like a smash cut from like the posterior side, and Luna's just got a donk?
No.
Smack that.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, smack that.
I know.
Can you repeat the phrase that you told me? Told us, I guess, the one about the alicorn.
Yes. So Mr. Witch and Mr. Light would have told you as you went through the looking glass should be able to, yep, do that. Mind the rule of 3, future, present, and past. And Mr. Light would have said, find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
Alright, thanks.
You're welcome. So yeah, we will pick up in chapter 2 next week and find out exactly what happens as you guys step through the portal into Prismeer.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, if you guys have any points of feedback for me so that I can make the game run smoother or that I can improve our interaction and our player engagement for you individually or as a group, do not feel nervous about reaching out to me and asking for that. Amara, I know that you were thinking about switching your character from Amara to your Grung character.
I love Grung.
So, I don't know if you would like Amara to have flu powdered into a different section of the Feywild.
Actually, that'd be pretty funny if she does.
And then Prince Popolo, we meet in our next section.
Oh, I love that name.
Hey, Puss, and I'm going to probably make him talk like this, because I feel like that just fits a tiny little frog prince so well.
Nice.
I'm into it. And I'm into it as well. So we will definitely miss Amara, but she has taken a wrong turn at Albuquerque. And Prince will appear in our next session, okay?
All the bloodshed, man.
I mean, I feel like with Amara, it's just she like took a wrong turn in the large intestine or something.
The large intestine known as the portal to the Feywild.
It's like that episode of Magic School Bus when they go inside Ralphie's body.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Arnold.
Oh, is it Arnold?
Nah, Arnold's
Arnold's
got to
the
be there to
ginger kid,
bitch
right?
and complain the whole time. It can't be Arnold.
Pretty sure it's Ralphie, because I had to look up a few episodes up the
yeah,
other
they've
day.
done it a couple times. They did it with the artistic kid one time too.
Wait, they went to people's bodies multiple times?
Yep.
Right? Let me look this up really quick.
They did it Ralphie when he was sick. They did it to Arnold when his skin was orange. I don't know
go
why
in-
I know that, but
And didn't they
Okay,
go
okay.
into Miss Frizzle's body as well?
Which one?
I would wait.
I did.
Oh, I know what you
Okay,
guys
yeah,
are
they
about to
go
say.
into people's bodies multiple times.
Yeah.
They need that many episodes about it.
Yeah.
because one was about how your immune system works, the other one was about how your digestive system works.
Yeah, and then there's the one where they go into Ruben's body
That's the one, yeah.
because of the failed amusement park. Oh no, wait,
I
that
don't know
was
what you're talking about, Morty.
I only know it from
I
the
think it's Magic
the
School
old
Bus.
Magic School Bus game, and in that one they go into Arnold, but like he's also blonde in that game for some reason.
Because I think in the actual books he was blonde. I don't think he was a redhead in the actual books.
You guys remember the episode where he pulls his helmet off when they're in outer space and, you know, commits suicide?
He turns
head
into
straight
ice.
Because they didn't want to kill a kid. Wusses.
Yeah, they're too. Imagine obeying the TV Y7 rating. Shaking my head.
I ended the stream on that one.
They should have just like shown his body like his skin flaking off.
Like,
The
well,
way
kids.
it would if he was actually exposed to the vacuum of space, his guts being violently torn out of every orifice.
you
That's
would, like-
totally what should have happened.
Yeah, like explosive decompression.
Hold on. I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, and that is not at all what happens to Peter Quill. So,
Yeah, and in
Yeah, you just got a little bit
Star Wars
frosty.
Episode 8. So I mean, Leia was fine. She just had to
Moonwalk.
think real hard.
So, let me just make sure I got my order here. We had Pally first.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had Fier, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Then
Correct.
Scrack.
Yep.
And then we had Amara.
Pally Fear, Scrack, Amara, Ath, and Luna.
No, Athru, Donkey, Luna.
Donkey, Luna, and then, of course, Luna's wagon.
I have to say that waking the dormant queen, I didn't expect this to go like into Avernus and freeing Tiamat, but I'm here for it.
Oh man.
Maybe Tamara's B plot. Maybe she's in Avernus freeing Tiamat by accident.
I took
Dormant
her
queen,
up.
dormant queen.
Wait, what happened to the
That's a fair
quickling?
Ready.
Yeah, he's still tied up.
Wait, what queen?
The quickling.
Quickling.
Oh, you guys didn't
Oh,
say
yeah.
he did anything.
Ah.
I guess he's just tied up.
Can we say that he's in the wagon?
He's in the wagon. You guys have him in the wagon.
Perfect.
There. Now when he wakes up, we'll. Although, I guess we must have knocked him out again. Then I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You guys gave him a bunch of concussions. And
Yes.
He's just there stinging him, making him unconscious.
I like it. Excellent. Well, y'all, I'm going to head to bed. I hope that you guys all have a great, fantastic weekend. Thank you guys for playing. We will pick this game up on the 28th at 9 p.m. Eastern for some more Wild Beyond the Witchlight in Chapter 2.
Danka,
Alright.
danka. Have a good
See
night.
y'all then.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Night.
Alright.
See ya.